go. All right, we should be live on YouTube now, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok as well. What do we call this?
Anime tutorials.
Drawing. Tutorials.
The huge.
Live. There we go. Go live.
All right.
For some reason, YouTube chat is off the screen. Hello. Can you hear us fine?
Let's hope they can.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Oh, that's gotta make sure that looks good. Anime. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I need like more monitors. What?
Nothing.
Hello, hello. So, can you hear us good? Stuff maybe. Hello. Dahlia, Lindsay, Tori, Sherlock. Hey, Zyrus, Uni. Yes. Hi, long time no see.
Hey,
yes.
hey.
Great. Hello, Weird Girly Pop, Crimson, Salem, Stuff Maybe. Y'all can hear us fine. Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, that's perfect. Why does it sound so quiet now?
Maybe it's because well, I guess that works better.
That works better. Hello,
hey,
hello.
Fox. Say bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, Emmy.
Why is this not?
What's going on?
Refresh page. There it is.
Thanks, Weird Girly Pop, for sharing. Oh my goodness, thank you for the share. Hey, Sai. Can't stay because I'm busy, but want to say hi. It's okay, Fox. We know you're an OG.
There we go. All right, we are ready. Thank you for sharing the live. Sai, hello. Mar, Emmy, Fox. Fox? Can't stay?
I literally just read that one.
Who are you sharing it to? Everybody you know? Or are you just sharing it to us a million times?
I'm in the mood to draw Miki.
Are you?
Yes.
Skip. Thank you, Dahlia and Tori and Fox. What are we doing today?
Answering your questions.
Yeah, tutorials and stuff. Ice.
We'll also probably do some,
Tori, Stardust.
probably also do some watercolor today, perhaps?
How's everybody doing? Having a good week so far? Having a good Monday?
Yeah.
Who's rookie? Hello. Ugh. Mickey with fire, flame hair. Good yourself. We're doing good here.
I'll do Feral Miki. How about that? I haven't drawn it.
Doing amazing, Lindsay. That's great.
Nice.
Finally bought the class, so I am doing like the best I could ever. Oh, Stardust,
Oh,
yes.
yes, you got our class.
Yeah, so we have 2 slots left on our live classes that start on this Saturday. So if you are going to, planning on getting the live classes, there are only 2 spots left. So once they are gone, they are gone.
Saturn says, did you add the Discord?
Not yet, but I'm doing that right now.
Not yet.
Content updates.
I gotta add in her little nosy.
There we go. We are live.
Well, feel free to ask any questions. As always, I'll put them on the list. Twinning.
Updates. Yep, there are only 2 spots left. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for the classes. Could you do a tutorial on Ren's hair from Nana 3/4 low angle? I'm struggling. That's kind of really specific. We generally don't do overly specific things.
Ren from what?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know if we'll do that one.
I'm having trouble drawing legs.
Legs?
Is pretty good.
Okay. Some leggies.
Maybe arms in different poses.
Legs.
Can't wait to see you in class. Yeah, I'm really excited.
It'll be happening this Saturday. In different poses.
Or spiky hair. Like spiky guy hair. Bakugo type. Or like spiky male protagonist anime hair.
Poses.
Wave meow day. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Duo poses or poses with multiple people. That would get into figure composition, but yeah, we could cover some of that. Like antagonist, protagonist type composition stuff.
Or how to overlap them and stuff. That sounds fun.
Love the challenges so much. Nice.
I'm so glad.
Crits. Pen Poppy, hello.
Pen Poppy.
Hello, Liz does art. NASA, hello. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for these classes starting on Saturday.
We had a really fun OC drawing session last Saturday.
Yup.
Okay, I gotta move her face up a little bit. There we go. Oh, her head looks a little bit awkward, but I'll fix it later. Maybe I'll do this. There we go. That's more like it. Can you draw a fox? Oh, I can try to draw a cute fox, but I don't know if I'll be able to draw a realistic one unless I reference. Or how do you sign up for those classes? So you can go to our profile and there will be a little clicky thing that you can click on and it will go to our website. Or you can go here and you'll get all the information there too. And it's a red button.
Yep. So if you wanna hear about the classes, they're live. We're gonna be having live classes starting this Saturday, going for 10 weeks. And there's only 2 spots left. We have 10 students who have signed up, and there's 2 spots left. I was gonna buy the live classes, but I had to spend $1,000 on my car. All that sucks.
It's okay. Next time we'll be running more classes later throughout the year.
We'll be running more classes later on in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime later this year. I'm not sure exactly. We're gonna figure out some more class stuff.
Yes.
But the deadline for these classes, these are the only classes we are running right now live. And yeah, so Rookie, if you want that, I can send it to you. You can DM us on TikTok and I can just send that to you if you want. Just say more info on the live classes or just say live classes.
What are your tips to develop your own style? We'll definitely answer that style questions. Demonics asks, teachers, I've waited till Monday as asked, can you take a quick look at my cornrows whenever you get a second? Sure, you can at me at like any of the Artshare channels and I'll take a look when I can.
Yeah.
Style questions. Okay. Maybe we can move on. Unless, yeah, we can move on to the next questions. Okay. So we have a few topics. Let's see. I think, let's see. Side views, I mean, are always popular. You might as well just get started with that, and I think that's fun. So yeah, what are you drinking? I am drinking Alani
Oh yeah.
Orange Dreamsicle, or is this just Orange Dream? I think that's what it's called. It's an orange drink. It tastes really good.
Background? You mean how tutorials on background stuff? Nova Uchu, hello, I remember you. Welcome. Has been a while.
All right.
Backgrounds?
Yeah, I put backgrounds.
BGs. Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna cover side views first because that's always a fun topic to do. Everybody loves side views. Can I see to make sure that it's on the vertical correctly? Okay, that looks good.
Yeah. I have very, very little screen space.
No, I totally understand. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay, there.
I get it. So we got a side view.
Try to squish Discord down a bit.
Yeah, that might actually work a lot better.
Yeah. So yeah, we do have a Discord server as well. If you want to join it, you can DM us and ask for the invite, or you can go to our profile and go to our link, and the invite is on that page as well.
Hey, the ugly squid. So side view, you can draw a circle, but I prefer to make it not a complete circle, but maybe a little bit wider, so it's more like an ellipse, and then like to draw a little circle inside. If I have my skull here, or if I have my little trusty head, this is what I'm drawing right here. This is kind of like your temporal. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Demonics, that is perfect. Looks awesome. Good job. You really did it really good.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It definitely reads as cornrows.
Yes, for sure. So this is basically what I was drawing here. It's the temporal area, and that's what I'm doing right here. And then we're gonna draw a little cross at the halfway point, and then we're gonna drop this down. This is your jawline, and there's your chin. So for guys, make sure it's more angular. For girls, you can make it more sloped and make it look nice, right?
Will we ever have a Colton OC drawing stream? Maybe someday.
I would love to see that.
I've done some people's OCs a little bit in the Discord.
Yeah. So here's the back of the head. The back of the head, you can see that there's some room between the jawline and the back of the head itself. And then you can draw the neck.
Hi, my family bought a graphic tablet for me. How is everyone? That's awesome.
Oh, how
Congrats.
fun. Yay.
That's so fun. I remember my first graphics tablet.
I loved it.
We're doing good here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we teach art, stuff like that. What kind of tablet? Chris asks. That's kind of hard to say. Cutica, hello.
Hey, Cutica.
Amra Kaya, thank you for the follow.
Thank you. So this is where you can mark out your proportions.
Hey, Aaliyah Good Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my second tablet.
Ooh,
Nice.
is it an upgrade?
Is it an upgrade or did the first one break? Hey, Rusty. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hello, Wolfpack.
Hi. All right, so here's where I mark out my proportions. Eyes are halfway. A little bit higher than that is the brows. Halfway from the brows to the chin is the nose, and then halfway from there is the mouth.
Artist Pro 16, second gen, X by XP pen.
Now that sounds fancy.
That is fun.
I heard XP pens are pretty good.
That's a nice, big size tablet. Is that a display tablet, or is it does it have a screen that you draw on, or is it like an Intuos style? Hello, teachers. Hello, unknown.
Hello.
Katie. Hello. Male body tutorial.
I can do a male body tutorial. I should make more long form videos about it. Male bodies. I'll probably do more torso specific ones, but we'll see. So there's a side profile. Here's your ear. Your ear starts at around the eye line, maybe a little bit higher than that, and ends at around the nose line.
Do I get the books and drawing too for getting the live class? Yes, Stardust.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have 2 spots left available for our live classes that are starting this Saturday. And if you do get the live classes, as Stardust was asking on YT, you get book number 2 and book number 1 signed, and you get a watercolor drawing of your character done live, and we ship it all to you in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
And we cover all that. So that is a promotion that we're running during this these signups.
Yep.
So that's fun, and this will be ending very soon, by the way. So we're gonna be closing this around the time that signups end.
Yep.
So we'll probably be coming up with some different
Offers.
promotions in the futures, but this one we're gonna be ending.
Yeah.
Do you draw the Adam's apple?
Yeah, you can definitely draw the Adam's apple.
You can.
Yeah, you can. I would do the Adam's apple more for like muscular guys, but for like more feminine guys, I would probably leave it more like a smooth bump and more subtle like that.
Will you have classes later on? Yeah, we plan on having classes in the future later on. Maybe we'll run summer classes. We don't know exactly. So, how do you join? So, if you go to this, go put this into your browser. That will bring you directly to the page. It's going to be the red button. You'll find out all the information on the live classes and stuff. Again, there's only 2 slots left right now.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, if you want to know, you can actually just direct message us here on TikTok and ask for it. Just say, I want to know about the live classes, and I'll paste the link to the page directly into our chat.
Yeah.
We also have a free community Discord server. It's really fun. A lot of people in there. We have challenges that run weekly that are completely free to join.
Yes.
And we cover them every Friday, so it's really fun.
I love it.
Really big community. It's getting towards almost 3,000 people now in the server.
It's kind of crazy, yeah. So, just one question: if people get the Anime Art School, the complete edition, is the promotion still there, or is it?
For now.
Okay. Okay.
For now. My package got an update today. It's left the state facility. Awesome, Chris.
Oh my gosh!
That's great.
Yay!
Yep, and we just shipped out Clear Skies today.
Yes.
Clear Sky, I think Christina messaged you.
Yes, I did message.
But yeah, your package has shipped.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, otherwise, we stream for free Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we do tutorials here, just like this. How do you know where to put the Adam's apple? Well, your Adam's apple is like your hyoid bone, and that's down.
Kind of in the center.
Yeah, kind of in the center, maybe a little bit higher.
Yeah, like.
I would say it's just above center, probably.
Like this is halfway. This is a little bit above center. It's probably around there.
Yeah. So generally, you'd measure from where your clavicle is, right here, and then maybe the bottom of your chin, it's probably going to end up
like
in
right
the upper
there.
part.
Yeah.
But you can move your Adam's apples.
How do you move it? Oh, by like swallowing?
Like that, literally like that.
I didn't know you could do
It's
that.
like a
Oh, that's funny. So one more tip about side views is that you can basically take this style and just do whatever you want with it. There's a lot of people that just simplify the mouth and the nose area in just like one simple line. Some, what they like to do is they like to draw on the lips, underneath, like that.
Giving me voice training flashbacks. Yeah, I generally, the Adam's apple is usually a little bit over halfway up, but you could probably put it halfway and it would look okay. Mm-hmm. Just stick it in, see if it feels low or high, and then try different versions with it in different places.
So here, I'm just stylizing them in different ways. This is a more masculine style, smaller eyes, more chiseled angles. This is a more feminine for like a woman. You can do more like interesting slopes and really smooth curves. And so that's how you can make them different and not have the same face syndrome all the time. So that's what I like to do for side views. And we'll probably cover more side views later on. I mean, we always cover side views in almost every stream, so it's not the, we're definitely covering it a lot. This is Procreate, so yes, it is an app. Can we do full body proportions today? Also, we'll see if we get there. We do have a lot of topics. We do have male bodies, so maybe I can cover that as well. We'll see. Maybe I'll say include proportions. We always cover proportions anyways. I actually really liked the arms in different poses topic, so maybe I'll do that next, because why not? Put a little note here, arms in different poses, or angles, whatever it was, different. So anytime whenever I draw arms in different poses, I always like to single them out. So for me, I personally draw my torso in the way that I want. This is, more talk about posing. So I don't draw the arms yet. I just draw my torso the way I want it to, so that I'm just thinking I'm just compartmentalizing my thoughts. And then I'm like, okay, what kind of personality do I want this pose to be? Do I want them to be defiant? Do I want them to cross their arms? And do I want them lifting their arms? I think lifting their arms, or maybe like they're stretching, is more challenging. So for me, if I want to like really nail down the poses, I draw it separately. I'll be like, okay, what if I drew the arms like this? So I simplify them to cylinders, get the perspective, and I just draw them separately just to get an idea of how they are like. So I have one arm coming up and one arm facing, one arm going back in space. And once I like it, then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll do it. I'll attach it to the shoulder. Like that. And this also, you gotta also make sure that the proportions are relatively correct. So make sure that the elbow, or the shoulder to the elbow, is about the size of your torso, about the size of your rib cage. And I would do the same thing on the other side.
Pretty good question.
What's
Sometimes
up?
my characters look different when I draw them from different angles. Do you guys have any tips to help me with this?
Ooh.
Yeah.
How should I write that?
What?
How should I write that question?
Characters, different angles.
Characters in different angles to look the same.
Same character, different angles.
Okay. Same character.
Yeah, it's a pretty good question.
I like that question.
A lot of people struggle with that. The short answer right now is basically it has to do with making sure you understand the volumes and sizes of the characters. Like, understand the volumes that make up the character in 3D, and be able to think of, like, what does the front look like, what does the side look like, and you draw lines, like guidelines, over to make sure that they're the same size. But a lot of character designers think about that, that sort of thing. If you understand like the body type and the volumes of your character, and you drag lines over, and you think about the front and the side, and what comes towards you, what goes away from you, that kind of thing.
I would say if you can draw cylinders at any angle and just imagine them as arms, you can basically do anything you want.
This is so fun and useful. Thank you.
Yay! I'm so glad.
Any tips for drawing anyone? It's a little bit broad.
That's a bit broad. I would say if you want to draw anyone, just look at their features and just be really observant and just try to simplify it the best you can. You know, some people will have hooked noses, right? That's one feature that you can look at. Some people have very narrow eyes rather than very round and bubbly eyes, right? Some people have thin lips or lips that look like this, and that will make them very unique and individualistic.
Proportions and perspective next. I don't know what's next on the list.
I don't know. I have a
spiky hair.
Spiky hair?
For the most part, we go in order.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just choose which one I think is interesting first. But we'll do spiky hair next.
Hello, Noel.
And maybe we'll do legs after that.
Proportion, do female body.
Female bodies?
We could do that.
We could do that.
So fun and useful. Nice. The pen, the brush that's being used is it's a Photoshop brush. It works in Procreate, which is what is being used here. And you can actually get it for free on the link on our profile. You can get it on that page, or if you are in the Discord server, it's a pinned message. Actually, you can just type !brush in the Discord, and it'll link the brush as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you join the Discord server, you can get the brush there as well.
Yes. Wow, thank you for all the follows, guys.
But you don't have to join the Discord in order to get the brush.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it from our page.
All right, spiky hair. Do you want to read the follows first? Because we do have a lot.
Sure. I'll just scroll up and find one. Yuki, Natalie, thank you for the follows. Aunt, Luca's husband, thanks for the follows as well. KST, K-Style Nails, thank you for the follow. Apollo, Gabby, D. Manzo, thank you for the follows as well. Dash, I don't know what that is. It's just a dash line.
Oh, fun.
Thank you for the follow. It's me, the S, Aaron, ! Dolly, JJ, thank you for the follows as well. Appreciate it. We are also live on YT right now. So if you want to be able to back up the stream and watch something that's already been covered, you can go over to our channel there. Mm-hmm. And back up the stream.
Yep.
And we also post videos and stuff on there. Any tips on drawing? That's pretty broad.
We are doing drawing tips.
I don't know what you mean exactly. There's a lot of drawing tips out there.
Yeah. K-I?
KL?
KL?
I do remember your name. That's pretty much all I remember though. But I do remember seeing you. Hey Eggs, the Cricket Slayer. Hope it's going good.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to draw spiky hair, I like to think of them like blades of grass that you can like Tetris, or not Tetris, but like you can kind of just do whatever you want with. So for me, I mostly focus on direction of where the hair is going and also how interesting the shapes are. So here I have one spiky hair option where this is very spiky, very gelled, very molded to the shape. And this one is more like a looser, messier spiky hair where it's still pretty sharp, but there's more S-curves, so it looks a little bit looser. Mm-hmm. So I can do like kind of both. Ooh, Americano with cinnamon roll.
There's cinnamon roll. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The
what
eyes.
Happened?
What is
what
wrong?
Happened? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think the more sharper that you make the ends, the more it'll look spiky, and the more you have a certain direction of where you want the hair to go, it's gonna look spiky. Like this already looks spiky.
Do you have any tips on shading and coloring?
Shading and coloring? We'll put that on the list.
With Colton with his eyes. Are my eyes see-through today? Sometimes my eyes are see-through on stream.
So I always work from the front, and I like to think of it like a plant or like aloe vera, because aloe vera looks spiky. And then I just add more aloe vera spikes on the outside. And that's how I can style my hair. And I make sure that they're not all the same size, that there's, some kind of variety. This kind of looks like that
Cloud.
like Cloud.
Or like a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a Final Fantasy.
Very big hair spikes.
Yep. It also reminds me of Goku when he had that like porcupine looking hair. Remember that? It was like kind of ugly looking.
Yeah, it was very ugly looking.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You mean like Super Saiyan?
It was before the Super Saiyan, right?
I have no
No,
idea.
maybe it was after the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, it was like it went all the way down his back.
It was ugly.
That's definitely a Super Saiyan version.
It was ugly.
How about tips on facial symmetry? I have a heck of a time with my characters looking melty and not knowing it before canvas flip, and I'd like to avoid that when using actual paper. Guidelines, but generally the best.
Yes.
For symmetry. Another thing is, the better that you get at drawing things in perspective, the more symmetrical things will look.
Yes.
In perspective.
So there's spiky hair. I mean, I guess I can cover it really quickly. For me, when I used to do a lot of traditional art as well before I did digital, and what I always really try to make sure of was drawing that center line. I first try to make one side symmetrical and make it the way I want it, and then once I'm happy with that side, then I draw some guidelines across.
Drawing clothes. We actually did cover clothes on our last
we did.
Educational stream,
This
which was
one.
Monday? Not Monday, Wednesday?
Wednesday or Friday? Yeah,
Wednesday or Friday?
Wednesday? Yes.
So if you go look at our YT channel, you can go back to our stream from last Wednesday and see all of the demos on covering clothes and everything, like this stuff and that and this, pants, this kind of stuff. That was all covered as well. You can go through that. We might cover clothes later today, but not sure.
We might.
Different emotions face.
Different emotions? We'll put that on the list.
What days y'all go live? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. our time.
Yep.
7 p.m. Eastern, which is right now. So we went live 30 minutes ago, and we'd be going live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at that time. Every week.
So another thing that I make sure to do for symmetrical faces is I predetermine how big the eyes are going to be. So I literally make tick marks on the eyes, and this could be however big you want it. You can make it really small, you can make it really big. The most important thing is symmetrical size. So I pre-plan, I make sure that, like, okay, I want this much distance between the eyes, and so that gives me a little bit more room, like this much. This is like my range of where I want my eye size to be. It's not going outside of the face. It's not getting too close, although that could look super cute too. But I predetermine, and I use that center line to make sure everything's even. And in that way, my nose is almost always, actually always, going to be in the center line, and the mouth as well.
Thank you guys for the streams. Been using the 90-degree trick while drawing boxes in perspective, and I've been amazed. You mean like the arrow with the two sides being 90 degrees?
Symmetrical.
Do you guys have advice for art block? Being unable to draw on certain days. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I really like that trick. I'm gonna be putting it in a video with a couple other tricks as well. Do you guys have any art block? Let me read this question. Can we ask art questions if we're struggling with something to other members on Discord? Yeah. We have art help channels and critique channels as well. If you post something in there, you'll probably remember it is like people do it out of the own kindness of their heart. So if nobody responds to you, then that's up to them. They're not required to give critiques, but a lot of the time people will help and give advice.
Yes.
Okay, so the art block thing, I would say. We'll do the international shipping as well. I don't know how much I don't know how much it'll be, but I guess we'll find out. But yes, we will ship it to you even if you're outside the US. Just remember that class times are at, what time does it start? 10 a.m. California time.
Let's do legs next.
So Atypical Ghoul, yes, we'll still ship it to you.
Yes.
It'll be 2 books and a watercolor drawing. It'll be in like a little white box, like maybe about, this big.
So when you draw legs, I think one of the main mistakes that people make is making the legs too straight. Like they think that the calf and the thighs is like going super symmetrically, but it's far from that. You can see it for. Sorry, go ahead.
Nothing. I forgot to answer the art block question.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So as far as art block goes, or the not being able to draw on some days, I would say don't worry about it too much. Just draw because you enjoy drawing, and don't worry too much about not being able to draw one day and being able to draw another day. It'll fluctuate a lot, so that's very normal. It's just a normal thing. And as you improve and get better, it'll happen less and less. But you'll also have to remember, sometimes you have like comfort zones, and if you tackle something that you're not comfortable with on one day, it may seem like you're worse, but you're not actually worse. You're just drawing something you're not used to. So make sure you account for what's the actual topic that you're covering, because, you know, if you're really used to drawing people and you've never drawn an anime before, or you've never drawn an animal before, and you try drawing an animal, it may seem like you're way worse at drawing, but you're not. You just aren't comfortable with animals.
Mm-hmm.
So feet, huh?
Huh?
When's the Secret Admirer stream? Not sure. It's probably going to be around the end of the month. We're going to try to hit the last Friday of the month. But we'll let you know when it gets sooner. So, yeah. Anyways, leg stuff?
Yep, legs. I'm just covering the asymmetricality of legs. Mm-hmm. Generally, there's going to be a bumpy side and a smooth side. Here, where the glutes are, is going to be a lot more curved. The inside is going to be has another alternating curve, and awesome. Then it smooths out asymmetrically on one side.
Atypical goal. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to DM us. You can also join our Discord server, and you can DM us or message in the chats or something. One of the mods will see it and tag me, so I can respond to you. But yeah, hope you join.
Then there's another curve and a simple curve.
Any advice on starting anatomy?
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. Anatomy is a scary subject.
It is.
What?
I thought you had something to say. For me, what helped me the most with understanding anatomy is actually understanding what's underneath. So, meaning rib cage, pelvis, proportions. That's what's going to help you most, I believe. For me, that's what helped for me, because I could add as much muscle as I want, but if the body doesn't look right from the start, it's not going to look good. Yeah. So start simple, then build up. I think anatomy is the most complicated part, because there's a lot of working and moving parts. You can see that when I'm working on these legs, I'm not adding any anatomy. I'm just adding in curves and cylinders. That's all I'm doing, and proportions. So that's what that's what makes it look good. The
reason a figure drawing class is so incredibly helpful is because it's going to take you through a very clear step-by-step process. Like, think about it. If you have 5 math problems to solve, and you tried to solve all 5 of them at the same time, jumping between them, it'd be very difficult to solve them. But if you started with one math problem, one number, and you solved that and then moved on to the next number, it would be much more doable, especially if you're a beginner. So if you take something like a figure drawing class, or you learn a process, you're gonna go through a very clear process to drawing a complete human figure. So I recommend either finding content on a figure drawing class. There's some free stuff on YT from like Michael Hampton. He has some pretty good videos. We also have a figure drawing class in our anime art school. But essentially you're going to start off with gesture and proportion, number 1. Then you're going to move on to filling in the simple volumes. And then you're going to move into more detail. And if you're going to add clothes to your figure, that would be in like phase 2. Because you don't need to draw all the anatomy if you're going to add clothes on top. So if you want to learn anatomy, separate out the different components of drawing people and learn them like individually. I recommend, I don't have the book by me. Michael Hampton's book? Where is it?
Is it in the Is it in the shelf?
I have no idea.
I feel like we always put it away.
We're always losing our stuff. But I recommend there's a book by Michael Hampton on figure drawing. It's called Figure Drawing Design and Invention. There it is. It'll take you through a lot of this process. We do teach simple anatomy and figure drawing and stuff in our books as well. But essentially, you're going to go through and learn gesture drawing. You're going to learn how to draw simple volumes and do stuff like, like that sort of thing. If you take an anatomy class, or a figure drawing class, this is the same thing. You're going to learn about the head, the rib cage, and the pelvis. the S curve of the spine. You'll learn how to construct simple things like this. And then after you're able to construct this, they're going to start having you add anatomy and actual muscles and stuff onto it like this. So if you want to learn anatomy, there's a lot of good figure drawing classes out there. This is Figure Drawing Design and Invention by Michael Hampton. We are not sponsored. It's just a really good book.
It helped me a lot.
I would love to make a YT video talking about if you're struggling to learn how to draw people, how do we break it down into those different stages?
Yeah.
It's nothing new. It's been an established science for a really long time. We didn't invent anything. We've just taken a lot of figure drawing classes and have learned this over and over and over from different teachers.
Yep.
Glenn Vilppu, Will Weston, Michael Hampton. I've taken their figure drawing classes. Christina's taken their classes.
Yeah.
And that's what the pros do, and that's what they teach.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different ways to learn it. But yeah.
See, when I draw legs, I always think of cylinders, but it's like a modified cylinder. So it's almost like a cylinder with one thicker end, and as it gets towards the knee, it gets thinner. And it's the same thing with the other side. Towards the calf, it gets thicker. Towards the ankle, it gets thinner. And then you just combine the cylinders.
I try and not do something right, I give up instantly and never have been able to start again. I would say that's more of a mindset thing.
Yeah.
Just try to enjoy the process of learning and learning from your mistakes. Like, try not to be too attached to, oh my gosh, this drawing has to turn out good. Try to go like, this drawing is a means to learning something new, instead of, oh, this drawing has to turn out good, and if it's not good, I'm horrible. Throw that out and go, this drawing, I'm going to focus on enjoying it while I do it and learn as much as I can while I do it. Mm-hmm. That helps me a lot when I'm learning something new.
Another thing is, understand that drawing is very difficult. So please don't be so hard on yourself. Like, that's the killer of drawing, is really, being too hard on yourself. I know, like, a lot of people think comparison is good, and also like kind of self-criticism is good, but in the end, if you don't enjoy it, I shouldn't say, oh, you failed. It's not that at all. It's, don't let that make you lose, right? Because when you're happy, that means you win.
Yeah. Tips for color theory.
Color theory. We can do shade. We have shading and coloring.
We'll see how many of these we get.
We have a lot of topics today, so I kind of already covered some legs. Hopefully that was helpful. We can do
brush and settings. You can actually get the brush on our the link on our profile. You can also get it in our Discord server if you type !brush. And yeah, it just has default settings otherwise.
Pleated skirts. So I'm gonna cover some bodies this time because we have a couple topics on bodies. So we have male bodies, female bodies, and proportions involved. So maybe I'll do these two right now. And
yeah, we do have a completely free Discord server. You can get that. If you want to join, you can just direct message us and ask for the invite, and I will send it directly to you. I usually just do that during streams because it's easier for people.
Yep.
Let me go grab that invite right now. And yeah, it is a completely free Discord server. There's a bunch of people in it. The moderators run weekly and monthly challenges. It's really fun.
So when I draw bodies, I start with as always, we always start simple because that's the easiest way to do it, and it's going to be consistent. So I start off with the bodies with 3 boxes. Just make them as like even as you can. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part. If it's not perfect, it's okay. And this is your proportional system. So this is your entire upper body. You're going to fit your entire upper body in this, and then you're going to take the same length and move it down, and this is where your feet are.
That's yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's where your feet are.
I thought that was just the ribcage and pelvis for a second.
Oh, it's okay. So here, this is the bottom of your pelvis or your pubic bone.
Are you allowed to say Discord? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We haven't noticed a difference really.
Yeah. So this will work for both male and female. Their proportions are all the same. It's just maybe different body type in terms of muscle mass and all that stuff. So here, second box is where your is where your rib cage is. So for guys, this one's gonna be male, this one's gonna be female. We're gonna do both of them side by side so you can see the comparison. Rib cage for the men's is usually at a 90-degree angle for the opening of the rib cage. And for women, it's going to be a little bit narrower. Pelvis for the men's is going to stay the same width, approximately the same width as the rib cage, and it starts at around halfway.
Hey, Tira.
Hey, Tira, from the third box. Meanwhile, for women, they get a little bit wider. So that's that nice, shape difference.
Any advices for or tips on drawing eyes and a face? We actually have a YT video up on our channel that was just put up not too long ago. It talks a lot about drawing eyes and faces at different angles. So you can go check that out, and it's really helpful.
Yep. Then comes out your legs, and halfway from here is the bottom of your kneecap.
Wait a second. Go up. Kat, thank you for following. Sneaky Eye, Emily, Lilla, Tralala Lover, Teddy, Lamber, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all showing up and hanging out and saying hi. I haven't done this in a while. Who's new? The first stream. First time seeing us, first time actually clicking in. I'll give you a shout out if you say hi. Lori Rath. Sharky, hello. Miss Rengoku, hello. Biscuit, Contagious, Biscuit Boy, hi. Shiki, Barsky, Lila, so Russian name that I can't read, I'm sorry. Raise, Kitty, Pezilius, Anime for Life, Husker, KK, Lambert, You're Goofy, Lori, Sharky, thank you for the follow. Joe DV. I don't know if I read that right, I'm sorry. Husker, thanks for the follow as well. Shiki, Sharky, thanks for the follow. Yep, appreciate it. Yasu, Bean.
Beansley Bean.
Pazilius, awesome. Tori, another Tori here.
Oh, another Tori.
Atypical Ghost, first time actually clicking in, followed you before more due to the non-live content. Nice.
Nice.
Non-live content.
Non-live.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of TikToks, by the way. We have a lot of videos that are very popular. You probably have seen some of them before. It's not Russian. Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. Looked Russian to me.
I don't know those characters.
I don't know those characters either. We're ignorant.
I'm guessing it says something. Is it like some sort of a...
different kind of text? Different kind of type font?
Zine Isla graduated from art college 4 years, about to be a year ago, and my love for art is finally back. Yay! Awesome! Congrats!
You have won the lottery.
Hello, Keljan. Shirley, thanks for the follow. Greek. Is it Greek? I don't speak either, so I'm sorry. Ella, hello. Macy. This is my second stream. Awesome.
Nice.
Heckin' Bamboozled, first time squad. Welcome, welcome. And I don't have any of your classes. I should get them. Yes, for sure, Dingy. I'm new in 2 seconds.
Hi, Matcha. 1, 2, 3, very big event. Hello. Mart was drained out because of art college, but you guys are getting excited for art again.
Awesome.
Yay!
Glad. Hey, Matcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, your biggest fan. Tori. Well, one of our mods is named Tori as well.
Yep.
Y'all will get along great. Finally on the Discord after so many months. Nice. Cozy.
Nice.
Hello. Hey,
Glad
Haunt.
you caved in. Hey, Haunt.
Bark. Thank you for the follow. Sigma the First. Hello. Thank you for the advice. You are welcome. Yeah, thanks everybody for showing up, hanging out. Yippee! Yippee! Don't forget to join the Discord server. We also send out a notification every time we go live.
So, if you want to draw male bodies, I'd say mostly, once you have all this proportional setup done, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Biscuit Boy, you can DM us here on TikTok and just ask for the invite, and I will send it to you.
Yeah.
Male bodies?
Yeah, male bodies. So I would say a lot of the majority comes from the upper body. So you can definitely have male bodies that are more triangular and broader shouldered. You can definitely have a male body that is a little bit thinner. So that means not very broad, more rectangular in shape. Totally fine. We love all different body types, right? In fact, it makes it more interesting anyway. Then we got for if you want to draw more like heavier men, generally their body shape is going to be more of like a trapezoid, where it's more bottom heavy.
Call on finishing the Miki art I'll post in Discord server, so yippee!
How fun!
When you can I get a screenshot view of the proportions?
You can.
There you go.
Here you go. So, I would say, for the most part, the male pelvis is going to be almost always thinner. If you make it wider, it's going to look like a girl. That's kind of how drawing is that sometimes I know that people are different, but with drawing, you have to be very obvious with what you're drawing. So, sometimes nuance isn't all that, I don't know, it doesn't pair all that well with art sometimes. But yeah, generally, if you want to do the male body types, you can figure those things out. For women, if you make the hips wider, that's all you really need to do. You can have a rib cage that's smaller, like this. You can have a hourglass shape, like that. We can see that all these is about the same proportion. 2 boxes. 2 boxes.
In the background, nice. That's fun.
Awesome.
When do we go live? We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific. Is that it? 4 p.m. Pacific?
Yeah.
Yes, 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern, just like right now. So we will be live at this time on Wednesday and on Friday as well.
See?
Hey, Emma.
Hourglass.
Yup.
See, look at the difference between this one right here, broad-shouldered man, broad-shouldered woman. Because I made the hips a little bit wider, it still looks feminine. And you can see that I'm not covering any anatomy whatsoever. All the anatomy is the same. It's just the body shape is different. So that's why I'm more focused on this more than I am with anatomy right now. Eating cake batter right now. Nice.
That's yummy.
That is yummy.
Very delicious. I usually just verify people.
So let's say if you want to draw a body with some anatomy on top. This is where you need to have the proportional system already memorized. You have to draw it a bunch of times to get it right, and then you can add forms on top. So we kind of discussed a bit of the different steps. For instance, the proportions, the simple forms, and adding the detail. Right now, I just figured out my proportion. Now I'm going to add in my simple volumes or my simple forms. That's how you can break down the body very, very simply. So here, let's say I want a 3/4 male body. I think proportion. I think okay, here's my first box. Here's my second box. Go ahead.
It's me, and hello. Emrian says, how should someone draw a short person? Should they just resize using the AP? I don't know what that means. Or have some proportions?
Generally, it's more about scale. I would suggest that you can't really tell if a person's short if you got nothing around them.
Yeah, if you can't compare them to anything.
Yeah, so like...
Proportions are pretty similar. You generally have some sort of a scale.
Yeah, like if, for instance, I can draw this person right here, but I can't tell if they're short or not unless, what if I drew even a taller person? Now they look short.
Yeah.
Or what if I drew like a chair?
It's generally
and the chair
contextual.
was like this big.
No, they're both kind of small.
Now they're both kind of small, but you get the point.
Yeah, it's a lot of it is very contextual. You'll have to have some scale to compare it to. Like if you see an artwork and you see, I don't know, a tree, and you see these little birds flying by it, and a big, giant looking, ancient temple or something, and the tree is way bigger than the ancient temple, you'll know that the tree is huge.
Yeah.
Except for Abby. Abby is always short. Abby? Abby's not too short.
Abby? Abby, she ain't short. Unless you're talking about someone else.
For the collab challenges, can I get one of my friends to collab with me even if they're not on the Discord? You will have to ask Vio or Tofungus. You'll probably have to get them to join, but I don't know. We don't run the challenges. Vio and Toto do.
I've definitely seen people do collabs with their friends at IRL and they're not in the server, so that definitely has happened.
Spoopy Fruit, thank you for the follows. Actually, Spoopy, thank you for the share. Ake, Lucy, thank you for the follows. Eva, Chameleon, thank you for the follow. J.A. I don't know. I see a bunch of sparkles in a cloud. Thank you for the follow.
Fun.
Heart. Thanks for the follow. SCXRR. Thanks for the follow. And thanks for the follow. Mari, Rain, your local bestie.
How cute.
APL, Arts, Jensen. Thank you for the follow. Lou, Stupid. Thank you for the... I didn't call you stupid. That's someone's name. Thank you for the follow. Right now I'm at week 2 in the Anime Academy, and it's really great. Awesome.
Awesome. I'm so glad you like it.
Okay, so you have the Anime Art School. That's awesome.
Awesome. Emrian.
Yep. Faded Purple. Thank you for the follow. Pezilius, thanks for the follow. Mage, or Magae, Magae Stellar, thanks for the follow. So send a message for the Discord. Yeah, you can DM us and ask for the invite. You can also just find the invite on our profile on the link. You'll scroll down and find the invite to it. But if it's easier for you to just DM, oh, it's Shiro.
Oh, it's Shiro.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, if it's easier for you to just send a DM, I do have the invite copied, and I'll just paste it into the chat for you.
So here,
Hey, Moth. Yeah.
I took the proportions of this, and I added volumes on top. No anatomy yet, but we will add it later. By the way, continue, Colton, if you want. I know, I'm kind of like doing tutorials, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, it's all good. Kidder, Matthias, thank you for the follows as well. Appreciate it.
So, simple anatomy. All I really think about is the shoulder anatomy. If I just really want to put in something simple, I think of the shoulder anatomy, the traps, the deltoid, which is your shoulder muscle, and your pecs, and then as well as your abs. Once you have those in, it'll look like a body. For women, and we want to include breasts, chest lumps, whatever, shoulder anatomy, because that's very, visible, collarbone. And this is basically already filled out for you with the rib cage and everything.
Oh, Biscuit Boy, thank you.
Biscuit Boy, what
Just
happened?
ordered your 2 books and can't wait to get them.
Oh
Awesome.
my gosh, yay!
Appreciate it. I think you will love them. For some reason, I draw anatomy well, but it always looks off. Doesn't mean my proportions are off. It's difficult to answer. There's no way to there's no way for us to know without seeing it. But generally, it's probably either going to be a perspective problem, like your volumes aren't quite right, or a proportional problem, or a combination of both, or something else.
Something that I notice that people make, some mistakes that people make, is they make their muscles too short and too bulgy. So most of the time, most muscles are pretty lean and they're pretty elongated. If they make the muscles too short, it's going to look like bowling balls. Now this will work for a bodybuilder, but it doesn't look very smooth.
Yeah. Can I see all your picture? I think they mean the whole canvas.
Oh, sure.
Sure. This will also be posted in the Discord server at the end of stream. There's a channel that all the demos from the live streams get posted in full res. For someone, wish me luck getting into art school. Good luck.
Good luck. Art school sounds so much fun.
Yeah,
I love art school.
How would you draw someone, say, malnourished or just underweight with this technique? It would actually be simpler.
It would actually be a lot simpler. In fact,
the Discord, you can direct message us on TikTok.
In fact,
and,
go
ask
ahead.
for the invite. Yeah.
If I were to draw a malnourished person on this mannequin right here, in fact, let me just copy and paste this so I can do that. You wouldn't really have to add much muscle. You just have to add mostly bone. Imply the rib cage and stuff like that.
This is Procreate on the iPad. And yes, Discord server, you can either get it on our profile on that link, or you can just DM us on TikTok and ask for the invite, and I will send it directly to you. So just send a message.
So So a malnourished person would have their bones showing. Clavicle especially, you'll see the cavity, very thin neck. You'll in fact still see some muscle, but it's very stringy. And you'll definitely see the rib cage right here. You won't notice any muscle in the upper body. In fact, you'll actually see more the bulge of the rib cage. And you'll also see the bones. So automatically, this is looking like a starved person. Hollow inside as well. That's what tends to happen for very malnourished people. and their pelvis kind of sticks out a little bit because there's not much to go around. Not much padding, right? So automatically you'll see some muscle, but it's like the bare minimum. Very thin arms and legs.
And I can give some. There we go. Yeah, we got new people joining. By the way, if if you're on the Discord server, you need to go to the Verify channel and click that green check mark. It just makes sure you're not a bot, because we don't want our Discord server getting spammed by bots. You guys aren't bots, but
Nope.
the bots can't figure out how to verify.
Yeah. Now this is a very, very, very malnourished person. Definitely add a bit more meat if you don't want them that malnourished. But that's how I would approach it. Not much muscle.
Yeah. Oh, Dini, you're right. If you are looking for critiques and stuff, we do have 2 spots left in our live classes that start this Saturday.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in the live classes, just DM us and let us know. Otherwise, you can go to the link on our profile and hit the red button. It'll say like live classes on it, and that'll tell you all the information on it, how much it is, when the classes start and end. They're 10 weeks. What time are they live? They're what is it? They start at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so California time, and they run for about 3 or 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 2 hours of lessons and then about 2 hours of critiques, and the critiques will just take however long to get through. And they do start on Saturday, and we have 10 students.
10.
So you'll have 10 classmates if you sign up.
All right, let's do some poses with multiple people. I feel like this is going to be a really fun one.
What time are the live classes? Yep, Saturday for 10 weeks. They start February 8th. How can you simplify a picture of a pose you want to draw? You'd
use this process.
Yeah, you'd basically use that process.
Proportion, simple volume, add detail.
So proud to be a student in there. Yeah, Dingy, we're
Oh,
excited.
thank you.
Beep boop.
Poses with different, hold up, with multiple people, okay.
Can you do background soon? They're hard. Yes.
Yes.
I just got Procreate recently. Is there anything I should try practicing first, like anatomy or faces? Josie, it really depends on what you want to get better at drawing. Do you want to draw people and faces? Like, what do you want to get good at? And I would recommend to start there.
So when I do poses with multiple people, I start very simple. I know I'm gonna repeat myself a lot, but that's really the only way that I can say it, because what am I gonna say? You have to draw perfectly the first time? No, you don't have to do that. So Will Weston calls this the safety pin man, which basically means the person looks like a safety pin, because it just looks like that, right? And if you want to plan an illustration, you can use this as like a little benchmark or as like a little doodle. So sometimes if I pose different people close together, I'll be like, okay, how do I want this to be laid out? Do I want one person farther away? What's the story, right? It's all about the story. Is this a couple? Is this like a person that's envious of their relationship? That's, something that we can figure out. So for instance, if I want to do that story where this person, there's a couple here, I want them to look very lovey-dovey. So that means the people have to be really close together, right? And they have to be very cheesy together. So that means very, very close proximity. The more you add overlaps in these poses, the more story that they'll have. So maybe this girl has their hand on the man's chest like this, and he has his arm wrapped around her waist, and that's the story, right? The woman's in front, the man's in the back, and they're all like, woo! They're like in their honeymoon phase, right? And they're walking in the park. That's a story. And this person right here is like envious of their relationship. So he's like slouched, or they're slouched, and they're like crossing their arms because they're just very obvious that they're jealous. Or
what about that thing we did where you got the palette, and I was like,
oh yeah,
they posted that in the server.
That's cute.
She proposed to me with a watercolor palette, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this happening?
That's funny.
That was really
what if it's like a girl that's jealous? She's like, I want a relationship too. So she's like, So she's slouching, This is not conveying the emotion that I want right now. So maybe she's on a bench, perhaps. It's the same composition, it's just a different pose. And she's like staring at them. And she's like, That looks more grouchy to me.
Yeah. If you just joined the server, you can also post an introduction in the introduction channel. It actually does help. I do read them.
Yes.
And if you're chatting in the server later on and I'm just like, who was this again? I can actually go check the introductions as well. It's not required in any way, but it does help.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same pose but her back turned, but then I was like, I don't know how to do that. I wanted to just kind of convey right away. In fact, I should have done that, but...
The watercolor palette proposal sounds like an artist's dream, yeah. I got you these
watercolors. Don't you like them?
Will you be my muse?
Will you be my... I don't know. It's funny.
Will you choose my palette? Will you choose your palette?
Yes.
I took that screenshot. Did you, Tori? It was very funny. The muse one. Hey, here's Jace. Jason. How's it going? Hello, hey. Jace the Ace. Will you be my muse? Okay. What brush is that? You can actually get it for free on our profile, the link on our profile, or if you're in the Discord server, you can just type !brush and the bot will respond with the download link.
What if for multiple people, another topic, or another part of the topic is, what if these are guy friends, but they're mad at each other, or one of them is like really hurt by this guy and they're just like having a conflict. So maybe, they're kind of closer together. He's looking down, he's angry, he's kind of looking up. He probably isn't even bothered, or maybe he doesn't know what's going on. But a lot of it is, through dialogue as well. Maybe he has his fist clenched like that, and maybe he's yelling at him, so he has his mouth open. And maybe he's trying to calm him down, actually. So he's like, putting his hands up as if to resign. He's like, oh, are you okay? It's all in body language as well, posing with multiple people. Because there's a action and reaction. So this would be the protagonist and this would be the antagonist. Because he's doing something and he's reacting. So that's part of it. Part of the story. And maybe he's kind of backing away a little bit, so his knees are slightly bent. He's unsure what's going on, and he is very, assertive in his stance. So that's another way that you can think about it. I like doing these poses a lot. They're really fun.
When drawing, is it better to draw the head first or body first? I would say, number one, it really depends on the piece that you're drawing. Like, what makes more sense to draw first? Generally, it doesn't really matter that much. But like if you're doing a portrait of a character, you probably wouldn't draw the feet first, like out of frame. So think about what's the intention of this piece that I'm drawing and what would probably make more sense. Is it important to know where the head is in that frame? Then you'd probably draw the head first and then attach the body so you can make sure that the head is in the correct position. But you can really start with any part of the body. If you know proportion, it's kind of up to you. I've seen people draw feet first. Yeah, feet first is
very hard for me.
Feet first is like if I drew feet first, I would have to draw just like the height of my person.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you just tackle it the same way. You know, like if you draw feet first, you could start down here with the feet, and then you just go, okay, this is how tall my person is, and then you do the figure based on that.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing an environment, a lot of the time, you'll really know where you want the character to be, and you'll stick a little placeholder there.
Hi, Jose.
Hello.
All right, let's do some mouths, and then let me see. I have a few other topics. We have mouths, shading, color, expressions, same character, but in different angles, style, backgrounds. Maybe I'll do mouths. Then maybe we'll go to Colton, and maybe he can do some backgrounds. And we'll answer some questions about style and same. I feel like, Colton, you'd be really good at teaching the same character in different angles.
Same character, different angles? Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Same character, different angles is difficult and requires a lot of setup.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to nail the pose at front view and back view without a reference, you really want to make sure you have your rib cage and pelvis and head set up at the same angle and the same degrees and the same rotation before you move on to the rest of the figure.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's Kim Jong-un.
Nope.
Actually, he just does it in his head.
Right. So when I draw mouths, I think, okay, what form is the mouth wrapping around in? The mouth is generally wrapping around a round object. Because, where's that Scully? Need Scully, please.
What?
Scully. If you look at the skull and where the teeth are, it's a ball. It's basically a ball. So you would treat the lips or the mouth the same way. So if I'm drawing a person and they're kind of turned, and this is my center line right here, here's my nose, I'm not going to draw a full length mouth as if it was from the front. Like, that just wouldn't make sense. In fact, there's going to be a bit of foreshortening. So that means one side's going to be shorter and another side's going to be longer. And you can see that I'm literally drawing the mouth as if it's wrapping around this form. It looks like it's wrapping it around. Works pretty decently as well if you want to draw a shouting mouth as well. But shouting mouths are a little bit more tricky because it requires like more of a graphic design kind of shape thingy. Meaning you have to design a good shape. But it will still work the same way. One side will be wider than the other. This side will be thinner. Same concept right there. Here's the tongue. Here's the mouth. Here's the nose.
VV, thanks for the follow. Bruce, thanks for the follow. Ava, thank you for the follow as well. Sylvia, cosplays. Ooh, cosplayer.
Ooh, cosplayer.
Thank you for the follow. Fuyul. Is that a capital I or a lowercase L? Thank you for the follow. Serial. Ayako, Luz, Snuffs, Av, Kyrie, Zeke, Finn, Smiley, Drowning, Reggie, Maya, thank you for the follows. Hello, Melky, welcome back from
Melky.
Pre-Cure Land. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, appreciate it. Is your Discord on your profile? Yes, our Discord is on our profile. You can also DM us. I've got two to respond to, but you can DM us and ask for the invite, and I'll send it to you as well. There is that one, Anime for Life, sent. And Lou, I'm about to send yours as well.
Haven't cosplayed in so long. Ooh, Pen Papa, you do cosplay? That's so fun. So another thing about mouths is people tend to push the mouth too far to the edge of the mouth, or edge of the face.
Weekend. Stop, because this is so helpful and there's like nobody here.
Oh. So here, this is where the mouth is too far to one side. In fact, whenever you're drawing stuff from the 3/4 angle or whatever, push the mouth a little bit closer to the inside of the face. That's what's going to make it feel a little bit more comfortable. If I made this, or if I made this one here the same length as this one's going to look really weird because he looks like he has a wide mouth. So I make one side smaller, one side wider because it's in perspective. That's more of a personal preference for me though. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, oh, not cosplayed for a while. Master of Edits, hello. Yes, if you think this is helpful, thank you. But you can go to our YT channel as well as our TikTok, right? TikTok is still has a death sentence in the United States. It is not available on the App Store anymore here, and it only has like whatever 60 or something days left. We are also streaming on our YT channel. You can go there. We have a bunch of long form videos up that are on really helpful subjects, and we're going to continue posting on there as well. We're streaming there. There's 35 people watching. If you like our stuff and you want to continue following and getting our content, go over there and hit follow, because I don't know if we're going to be around after a couple more months here. You can also join the Discord server, send a request, a message, and just say Discord invite, and I'll send it to you.
So I'm just drawing a bunch of kind of more oval-like spheres.
What shampoo do you use? I literally just rubbed the bar of soap on my head.
Unless you're asking about my hair.
No, he was asking about mine.
Oh, that's fun. Yep. So shiny. He definitely
Very shiny.
uses
Lemongrass
lovely shampoo.
I'll
So
follow
here,
your YT as well. Thank you.
thank you. when I drew this mouth, I'm actually thinking about this in my brain. So when people are like, how did you do that without thinking about it? No, I do think about it. It's just in my brain, and I'm just drawing it here.
Yep. Master of Edits, you'll have to send us a direct message on TikTok, and then I'll paste it into the message. What hairbrush do you use? Hairbrush do you use? It works so well. Yeah.
It does. It works great.
The Invisible series by whomever makes hairbrushes.
It's like the Emperor wears no hair.
Yeah. Emperor has no hair.
The Emperor has no hair.
Alright, I got the messages. Constipated dragonfly. That's not good.
Constipated dragonfly. What the heck is that? That's so funny. I love that. So, I challenge you, if you want to get better at drawing mouths and lips and make it look three-dimensional, draw these, and then try your best to draw mouths on top of it. Think of it like an egg. Like you're drawing lips on an egg, right?
There you go.
If the mouth...
Sorry, they say. I'm saying it's not good that they're constipated, not good that you have that. I'm not saying that about your name, I'm saying that about poor dragonfly.
Poor dragonfly, it's constipated. You'll notice that when you are drawing lips... Oh, another thing I learned about lips is it's a sphere, but you kind of cut into it.
Like a little wedge shape.
Like a little wedge shape. Sometimes that's a good way to do it as well.
It almost reminds me of the eye
It looks
area.
like, yeah, it's like the eye area. Like an eye.
Hey, Master Magic.
Hey, Master Magic. You have a sphere, and then you kind of carve a little Pac-Man shaped thingum.
Birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday! And there's an eye.
Have to go. All good, atypical ghoul.
Bye!
Thanks for coming by. Ooh, Scotland!
Scotland?
Scotland forever! What was that meme? Nice.
Huh.
Have a good night.
So yeah, there is lips, mouths, eyes. If you want to draw a lip, if you want to draw a mouth smiling, one side in the three-quarter view, one side's going to be wider than the other, as I mentioned before. So this side is wrapping over.
The floating lips and eyes look so scary.
I know.
Got any tips on how to make a head look like it's looking upwards?
Ooh.
Yes. There's a very specific shape that tends to show up on the bottom of the chin that if you draw it, it can help you get it established.
Oh no, this is horrible.
Ew.
Ew, that's nasty. Ooh.
I'm gonna put a little nose on there. There.
This is horrible. I might as well put them in for everyone. Why not? What should we call the species, Colton?
Well, the humps one.
Humps.
Egg. Cyclops egg?
The Cyclops egg.
I don't know.
Ew! Okay.
Ew. Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Ergs. Egg Wazowski. My new Easter egg.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh, that one looks so creepy. What if it's like...
That's horrifying.
What if there's like...
What's that? Oh, like hair?
Like the lines.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, ooh. You could put like little sweat drops on it.
It's because like looking down.
What did I come back to?
I don't know. I'm just adding eyes and mouth. You know, you could technically add a nose on here too.
What's a recommended age for taking the online courses? There's no age that you have to be, but we recommend at least 13. We have a couple people as young as 13 that are signed up and they really like them. And as long as you can understand English. Space eggs. Eyebrow.
Space eggs.
Eyebrow.
Eyebrow. Where's the eyebrow?
Yeah, I would say at least 13.
Honestly, this is actually a really good exercise. Imagine you just draw like a sphere and then just add in eyes and mouths and just wrap around.
Yeah.
Wrap it around. Exercise. That's actually a really good exercise. Guys, try it. It'll look horribly creepy and people will wonder what you were doing in your sketchbook. But
dang, let's make a TikTok on that.
Oh yeah.
Like how to practice eyes and mouths. And
yeah.
Just, boom. People would love that. What do you think? TikTok on this? Short?
That would be horrifying. You could add a nose on top like that.
How do you keep your palm drawing on the tablet? Mine always does. Bruh, you and me both. The tablet loves getting all weird when I draw on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stop it.
I don't know how to stop it either. She is fabulous. Look at her.
Christina's hand doesn't really activate the tablet. Mine does. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Maybe I've got like more hand juice. I don't know.
Hand. Sweat?
Sweat. Maybe I'm a sweat.
Yeah. Well, that's how you draw some mouths and
from
eyes.
drawing on the tablet. Yeah, mine does that. Drawing gloves can help.
Drawing
Gloves.
gloves.
Drawing
You're so
gloves.
cute.
Handed juice.
All right, let's see here. Well, Colton, do you want to switch seats?
Teach some
wait.
perspective, background stuff?
Yeah, perspective. Wait, I gotta draw a fox first.
Okay.
If you want to draw a fox, a really cute fox, sphere, foxes tend to have sharp noses, a little nose like that, and then you can add in some triangles for the ears. You know, actually, that'd be a great. We should make like a how to draw cute animals book.
Yeah.
That would actually be so easy.
Don't they have like little tufties?
Yeah, they do have little tufties on the side here.
Struggling at drawing boxes from different perspectives advice. Yeah, I can cover that as well. If you have any tip on how to draw clothes, hug, drape on the body like wrinkles. We actually have a TikTok with Anya, and you can save all the images. It's like a carousel. It's really helpful. I can show it to you. So here's our TikTok with Anya right there. 7 basic folds, pipe folds. Get out of here. Get diaper fold, zigzag fold, spiral fold, half lock fold. So this is like a quick reference for your 7 basic folds. You can actually download all of these as well. We have downloads on all of our videos, I believe. So you can save them onto your device, send them to your friends. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing that you could do, is download that if you want.
All right, Colton, you want to switch seats?
Anya, yes, I love Anya. Boxes from different perspectives. All right, I got a couple tips on boxes from different perspectives.
I gotta check out my suit.
So there's let me think. There's a couple ways, but I'll teach one that I don't know if other people do it. I came up with it myself, but I'm assuming other people have come up with this before as well. But you just draw an arrow. So draw an arrow pointing up. All right. This side and this side, I like to keep it about 90 degrees. And if you want to look up at a box, draw an arrow pointing up. If you want to look down at a box, draw an arrow pointing down. And now the thing is that this line is independent of these two lines. I kind of like to think of these two lines as like, you can rotate them like this, but this line could be, for example, here, and you could do like that. And you can turn any of these into boxes. This is pretty useful for drawing boxes at different angles to get your boxes filled in, right? Like here's another one. Let's just say you can do that.
Anime Before Life says that is
Like
so
that.
smart.
So another thing is this really helps because your arrows don't have to point up and down. Your arrow can point this way, and you could draw a box going, say, this direction, like that. So it's basically a way to start boxes without having to go, oh, here's my horizon line, here's my vanishing point, here's my vanishing point. You pull it out, you pull it out, you go down, you pull it out, you pull it out, and like, here's a box. What if you want to tilt this box to the side? Well, now you need a tilted horizon. And I find that starting with your vanishing points is not intuitive for drawing boxes at any angle you want, right? So if I want to draw a box tilted back or at a very specific angle, you know, maybe like this, where you can see just a tiny bit of that, and then say I want to go and draw another box right here that's tilted and kind of go like this. And if I wanted to connect these boxes together and say maybe this is like a torso or something, like a body, it's doing this is not very intuitive for it. So that's why I like to do that, is just this arrow, right? You just draw an arrow any direction you want, and then you can just turn it into a box like this.
Someone asked if this is Procreate. Yes, it is Procreate.
Yes, this is Procreate.
Thank you for the follow, sorry, I can't pronounce it, Disconnect, and me being mood, yes, always.
Like that.
Moody as always, oops. Can the arrow lines be any degrees?
So that would have to do with your camera lens. But generally, you're pretty good keeping them 90 degrees. That's usually what I recommend for practice. But say we want to go and we want to make them less than 90, like this. That's going to start getting into a really wide lens.
Very warped.
So if I finish filling this box out, it's going to start looking like you're taking a picture in like a really wide camera lens, like a fisheye lens or something. So you're starting to get like distortion here. They can be wider than 90 degrees. So say for example, you do this and you want to go like, maybe like that. You can go wider. You could even turn this into a wedge if you want. So, you know, something like this.
Wow, that's magic.
You know, not that these really line up that well, but.
We got a few follows. Souza Kiru, thank you for the follow.
So,
Teeny tiny tater tot, thanks. Choppy choppy.
If you're gonna go wider than 90 degrees like this, that's generally going to be the back of your box. So it would look like this.
And for life, thank you for the follow.
Right. This one right here, you can see there's that 90-degree angle. There's that 90-degree angle. Right? They're pretty close to 90. This one's a little bit over 90. But again, I recommend doing a whole bunch of these and kind of just sticking with that until you get comfortable with it. Another way that I like to draw, if I'm drawing an object in a 3/4 view, I generally like to start with either the top or the bottom. Like this maybe is the top, and then I can pull out my lines. What?
Someone asked earlier if this works for circular items or circular things.
This is more like this specific method right here, probably not as much. There's a different method for more round and organic forms, which is like if I draw an organic form, I want to feel, right? You can start with maybe like a center line like this, and then you can start drawing wrapping lines around this form like this.
Ooh,
and that's one way that you can do it. So if this is like a nose, or if this is something, and then I would a lot of the time add my perspective underneath. Like if this is sitting on top of a box, I'd just go maybe something like that.
Pazelia says, this is the first live I've ever seen of you guys, which wish I found it sooner. Well, I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah. So this works really, really well if you want to start drawing bodies at different angles and different directions, and you've learned a perspective, but you don't feel like drawing your vanishing point 1 and vanishing point 2 feels very intuitive for somebody doing a back bend, because it's not. It feels weird, right? Like if I want to draw a person here, I'm going to be like, okay, it's got to follow that down to the vanishing point like this, and the feet are like that. And like you can do it this way, it just doesn't feel very intuitive. It's a little bit odd. I would rather start with a box, you know. I would rather just start with the box like this.
Use as your perspective.
And then use this as my perspective grid. And if I need to go more accurate later, I know that my horizon line is somewhere in here, and I just do away with my horizon line. I just go, I'm looking up at this stuff up here, and I'm looking down at this stuff down here, right? And this is like maybe around the center right here. So that's my horizon line.
I'm okay-ish at figure drawing, but perspective for me is Control Z party. Real.
Yeah, it's true. I would say get really good at drawing boxes that are like at different directions. So like, you know, something like that.
So look, I said also like, oh, it's crazy how you can get this information without paying. Well, that's what we are here for.
Yeah, it really is. And if you want all this information in an incredibly organized way with homework, and in like a 14-week, is it 14 weeks? Yeah, a 14-week class. I have a class that I teach in our anime art school on all this stuff. Would you guys recommend any other books for anatomy other than yours? Yeah, there's a number of books. Like there's Morpho. This is a good anatomy book by Morpho. Michael Hampton has a figure drawing book that's pretty good.
I'd say Anatomy for Sculptors is a really nice
Anatomy for Sculptors has really good breakdowns. I want to do that class with homework, but I have a job. Yeah, well, our recorded class does not have any deadlines. You own it forever, so you can go at your own pace.
We got a lot of followers I want to read out.
A class, where do I subscribe? You can go to the link on our profile, and you can find out about there. You can take a screenshot of this, put it in your browser, and we have live classes that are starting this Saturday that we're actually going to give you feedback on your work and teach and give homework. And then we have recorded classes. So red button is the live classes. The yellow button, Anime Art School, is the recorded classes. So if you want to go check them out there. Also, we are running a promotion right now. These are all the people on the list right now. But every single person who buys one of those two gets a watercolor drawing made on stream of their character. This is one that Christina did a while back of Dahlia's character. And you get both of our books, book volume 1 and book volume 2. We sign them, make a watercolor drawing, and we mail it all to you, and that's a bonus, so you don't have to pay for that.
So that's if you want to get the Anime Art School or the live.
Yep. So yeah, that's a bonus, a promotion that we're doing right now. It's definitely going to be ending around the time the live classes start.
Which is this Saturday.
Yeah, which is actually this Saturday.
Yeah.
So, anyways, go check it out. You know, you can learn all about it. There's no huge rush.
And Dahlia is our lovely student.
Dahlia is one of our
students. She's made so much progress.
Yep, Dahlia is one of our students. Can you iPad, actually?
iPad, sure.
Yeah, so again, I haven't shown it this stream. Our regulars know, but the type of stuff that I do professionally.
Aw. Says Mia says I'm gonna tell my mom to buy me it. Thank you. And it says, and I know she will say yes because she hands out my sketchbook to my family, and I'm just sat there.
Fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to DM. Salem says I vouch for the class too, doing the homework while watching. Yep. Awesome. But yeah, this is some of my artwork. I'll go to this. So this is actually one of the pieces that I did in the live classes. This is in the perspective class. Let's see. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I do professionally. I'm actually a concept artist that works on video games, and so this is the kind of stuff that we do. I also do some anime stuff, but yeah, I'm a background artist. So props, backgrounds, environments. I am professionally trained. I've studied industrial design. I've taught art for many years and have a bunch of classes online, including our Anime Art School stuff. And then Christina's really good as well. She's the illustrator of our books and stuff.
Did you show the Miki earlier?
This one?
Did you just show that?
Yeah.
I think they asked, is the woman singing?
Yes, and she's not mingling right now. This is my OC Miki. I also draw her in anime style a lot.
Oh, she's in there.
Yeah, she's all over the place. Here she is. This is like anime version of her.
I love her. That one's heckin' cute.
Yeah, I'm trained in realism and concept art, so Christina has me doing a bunch of anime heads to practice. So this is my character.
Oh, that should be one of the homework assignments for the live classes, to be honest.
Yeah. Here she is again.
So cute.
And here's Abby and Miko.
Abby is another one of his characters. I love her yellow hair. I love her blonde hair.
But anyways, the type of stuff that I do professionally is like this kind of stuff. So, yeah.
I like drawing my OCs, but they never look the same. Draw them a lot. Okay, so we also have a chibi class, and one of the things that I have you do is just draw the same character in different stages, and you'll basically memorize their design. So if you want to memorize a character, just draw it a billion times. That's really how I do it. And not only that, but like as you grow and your style changes and stuff like that, it's going to look different. My character, Ray, she went through many changes. It's not going to look the same all the time, but for the most part, like after I've drawn her a lot, I'm like, okay, I've nailed down what her nose is like, I've nailed down what her eyes is like, and all that stuff. So it does take time. It's okay.
Yeah. How do you videotape your iPad, or how do you stream your iPad? So, kind of an expensive setup. We have cameras because we recorded classes for a long time, but we've got a 2-camera setup. So here's camera 1, here's camera 2. It's plugged into my laptop, and we're streaming from a laptop. So it's actually, like, you can literally see, here's the iPad, right? It's just a camera pointed at the laptop itself.
Yeah. our very first setup was very cheap.
It was very...
We used our phone.
Yeah, we just pointed the phone. We put the phone on top of like a arm, we just pointed the phone at the iPad.
Yeah, we didn't even have cameras like this, so...
Yeah.
My OC is the most spiky person ever. That's a very interesting way to describe your OC. Is this how they made Minecraft? Yeah. Did you guys go to an art school? Yes, we both went to art school. Colton went to 2, actually.
Yeah.
He went to FZD, which is a design school in Singapore, and it's not open anymore. But that was where he got his training, and he also went to Art Center for a little bit. I went to Art Center as well, but then we both dropped out after like a few terms. And then we resumed our education online.
Yeah, so we still take classes.
Mm-hmm. What is the best way to learn perspective?
Generally it's a quantity thing. So there's like 2 kinds of skills. There's component skills and there's batch skills. And component skills are individual things like drawing like component skills and batch. Component skills are stuff like perspective.
And this also goes into how to draw faster as
anatomy. Let's see. About like line weight, you know. Line work, rendering.
Master Magic, you might have to ask that again because I don't think I saw it.
Rendering, oh, we got this thing going off.
The usual.
Come on. Okay.
There we go.
So all of these are like individual skills that you want to learn. And the way to get better at these is through quantity.
Hey, Capri Sun. Good night, Neo.
Quantity, right? So you do them a lot. Draw 2,000 boxes. Draw 4,000 boxes. Composition.
Daphne.
Draw 2,000 thumbnails of compositions. And then there's batch skills. Batch skills are combinations of component skills. So for example, like a lit figure with clothing and costume, right? And there's like design. There's a lot of these. What else? You know, figure.
I have to like do this.
I-G-U-R-E, right? Figure drawing. I'll zoom out a little bit for you.
Thank you.
And then batch skills are like, I don't know, an illustration.
Lewis asks, I'm really struggling on anatomy. Would you suggest I look into the science side or practice from reference?
Like a...
I personally, when I started learning anatomy, I drew from life, so I took a figure drawing class, and that is, for me, really helpful. But then later on, I took another class on analytical figure drawing, meaning I was taught the muscles and where they all went, so it was a little bit different. So, and that was from reference. You could also get one of those crochet models, which is like half skin and one is half without the skin, just to see where all the muscles are.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
So anyways, component skills, you get better at them by doing just massive amounts of quantity, right? Like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 boxes in 1, 2, and 3 point perspective. It's like you're building this muscle memory. And then batch skills, a lot of the time you get better at them by focusing on quality. And you have to do both. You do 5,000 boxes, and then you go and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do an environment design, and I'm gonna use boxes, but I'm gonna really try to get better, get really good results. And you'll spend a lot of time on this, right? Like this is time-based, and this is quantity-based. All right? So if you want to get, what was that question that was up earlier? I forgot exactly what they were talking about.
Oh.
How do you get better at something?
Oh.
Who asked that question that got me on this?
How to draw faster?
I don't know. It definitely wasn't the how to draw faster one.
No, I think it was...
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But regardless, so the reason that Christina can do all of this kind of stuff so fast is because she's done literally thousands of them. Thousands of them. Better at perspective? Yeah. That might have been the question. But anyways, perspective is a component skill, and you get better at it by doing lots and lots and lots of stuff like this, Lots and lots of 1, 2, 3-point perspective, draw a lot of grids, and you just do hundreds of them until it's like second nature. And then when you go to do an illustration, this component skill you're pretty good at.
I can kind of draw backgrounds, but I always struggle with coloring and making the background decent. Tips?
Yeah.
Learn how to render. Learn how to
Feels
render
like
in lighting.
what was the question even? Background, you struggle with coloring and making the background decent. The biggest component to backgrounds is going to be composition. If you don't have a composition that looks good, the finished result, no matter how rendered, is not going to look good. It has to do with the way that your brain processes information. Your brain sees things first from an abstract level. Do the shapes that I'm seeing make sense regardless of what they actually are? That's like the fundamentals of design. That's what graphic designers talk about. You want to see the whole page? This is going to be posted in the Discord server at the end of stream, but that's the whole page.
Yeah, Neo, we do cover how to draw hair on the side profile quite a lot, so if we don't get to it today, we might get to it on a different stream.
Yeah. So, backgrounds, you're definitely going to want to get good at graphic design. Get good at making shapes that feel good together. All of the really high-level artists, they spend a lot of time exercising abstraction and practicing big, bold shapes that work well together, because when you turn it into something, like, your brain doesn't care what it is. If you have a big triangle, it could be a house, it could be a character, it could be a pyramid in the desert, it could be a group of zombies climbing up trying to get to a helicopter like in World War Z.
That's
but
cool.
What your brain recognizes first and foremost is this shape. And if this shape makes sense, it doesn't matter what subject matter it is.
It doesn't matter the details.
Yeah, so that's why, like, that's why, like, if you take a class from any, like, DreamWorks artist or artist that talks about backgrounds, they're just having you do thousands and thousands of little thumbnail compositions that, like, look like this. They're really tiny, and they just have you do stuff like this.
Yeah, we have a few questions, by the way.
Yeah.
People are asking how to get into the server.
Sure. Direct message us on TikTok, and I'll send you the invite, because I'm drawing right now. See, there's a composition. This could be an aerial view of a river, and this is a boat going down the river. This could be a spaceship going into a hangar. This could be Spider-Man flying between buildings. This could be literally anything you want it to be. But the most important thing is, does this graphical shape make sense, and does it look pleasing to the eye? And then it doesn't really matter what you turn it into.
So how do I'm gonna help
a
you.
Dorito in space, exactly.
Dorito in space. How do I improve my art while having depression? That's a good question.
I don't actually really know.
I don't know. I've never had depression, but I think that if you can try to find the little things that make you happy when you draw, like, maybe note that down. Be like, what do I enjoy drawing? And that might help a little bit. And just be like, you know what? I like doing this, so I'm gonna continue doing this, and then move on to something else if you get bored with it.
So here's some examples, right? This, from a graphical perspective, right? This artwork. Why is my brightness so? There we go. From a graphical perspective, if you look at this really small, it's kind of just like a couple of lines going horizontally with like a little dark thing right there. So essentially, this composition is just like this.
Husni says, should add pen pressure into component skills.
Yeah, pen pressure. So
Like
that's the
pen.
composition of this piece right here. There it is, when it's detailed. So if it does not work at this stage, it will not work at this stage. That's like the #1 rule in backgrounds and just illustrations and composing in general.
Yeah, that's such a cool piece.
If it doesn't work at this stage, it will not work at this stage. Because no amount of details is going to fix a overall composition problem.
I'm currently making my own manga. Is it okay if I send it to you when I'm done with it? Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, you can add us.
So if you take a professional class on getting better at composition, they're going to have you do like 3,000 of these during the class. And you're just going to do them all day. They have you get a piece of printer paper, and they have you grab a Sharpie, and they have you go look at a bunch of movies and do little, like, maybe like 1 inch by 2 inch studies of the movie with a Sharpie, and you do thousands of them.
Mm-hmm. What do you wish the general public knew better about artists and art?
I don't really care that much. I don't know.
I guess people have all different types of opinions, but I think it's more like, you do you.
Whenever someone asks what I do for a living, they almost always assume, like I'll say, oh, I do concept art. Whenever someone hears art, they always think like very specific things. They'll be like, oh, they paint pictures with oil paints, or they do some sort of computer graphic design stuff. It doesn't bug me, I just think it's kind of funny, but if you say you're a concept artist, nobody will ever understand what that means.
Yeah, I think art is also very subjective. Like, there's also different kinds of art as well. There's like fine art, there's like modern contemporary art, there's like really nice classical art. There's just anything that can be called art.
Yeah. And every single one of these has that factor as well. Like this one right here, right? If I'm gonna make a thumbnail out of this one, that's the wrong pen. That's my iPad. This is the stream iPad. Right, if I'm gonna make a thumbnail out of this piece, it's basically gonna be like this, like this. You got the cactus here. You got the smoke right here, and then you got the little person right there. That's basically the composition of this.
Yep.
Roughly.
The egg should be
that.
goosey.
And there's that. And so this is number 1, and this is number 2, and there's only 2,998 left to go. Easy.
Oh, that's building your component skills.
Yeah.
Is just doing a lot of them.
Same with this. Like, here's a bunch of different environments. You can tell that from a small level, they're all understandable. See, this one doesn't work as well because it doesn't have as strong of a graphical read.
Any tips about manga? If you want to make a manga, I would say learn a lot of storytelling. The drawing you can always improve over time, but I think if you get the story nailed down, you're going to be good.
Like this one has a really clear read.
Yeah, it does have a really clear read.
You know, 2 wedges that are kind of next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, like for us, we see the very simple shapes. We don't really see the details. The forest in the trees or whatever.
Forest for the trees.
Forest for the trees. Do you have any tips for drawing things like wheelchairs? Boxes and
cylinders.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, treat the bottom part of the wheelchair like a cylinder. Like that.
By Master Magic.
And there would be like the front wheel. I would need a reference of a wheelchair. I haven't really drawn them very often.
You want me to pull one up?
And then, sure.
Wheelchair. Oh, they're fun. Oh, crap.
What?
Nah, just pressed the wrong thing.
So it looks like the seat for most of them is about
hey, Rin.
Right here, and it sticks out a little bit further like that. And then the back of it, I'm drawing it from a back view like that.
Planes.
And then this goes down right here. So I would start with very, very simple forms and use draw through, you know, something like that.
Looks like a Pokemon? How?
There's that, you know, if you want to draw it from like maybe a front view, I would probably start with
it's a wheelchair.
This right here and get those main volumes in.
Silly Pigeon, thank you for the follow. And as real, thank you for the follow. How can you get better perspective for human drawing backgrounds, etc.?
You know, as much as it sounds cliche, draw a bunch of boxes and stuff. I would block it in like this first. Front view, back view. Look at the very general shapes. If you have 2 tires, a lot of the time you can simplify it as a cylinder. Like if I have a tire here, like if I'm drawing a car or something, I would draw both tires as 1 cylinder and then cut them off like that.
Courtesy, thank you for the follow. Silly Pigeon says, I love how you guys respond to every comment. Thank you. Going to start engaging with you guys more. Yay! Become a regular with us.
We do try to respond to pretty much every comment, but sometimes we do fall behind and miss some.
Yeah, because we'll be on a rant.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll be like, we're in the middle of something and we kind of miss the questions.
Yeah.
Buy something from Amazon, keep the box, give me the stuff, and look at the box and draw what you see. Huh?
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
When do you do lives? We do lives Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific, or California time. So that's our schedule. How to draw expressive characters.
We could do that.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, well anyways, that was kind of what I was going to do.
Okay. So we can check mark.
Do we want to do a watercolor during stream? Do you want to start that in a little bit?
Yeah, we'll start that in a little bit.
For about an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay, expressive characters. We do have one on expressions.
How to draw chairs, though?
So
it depends on what kind of chairs.
Backgrounds. We'll do.
Could you cover how to draw weaponry like guns? I try using shapes, but they always end up blocky. Weapons are hard. They're really complicated shapes. That would go more into design. Again, a weapon, like drawing weapons, is a batch skill. So it requires multiple component skills, and each of those component skills require a bunch of practice on their own. If I'm a beginner, should I start at drawing boxes in perspective? It's definitely good to practice that. It's not necessarily the only thing that you should practice. It also depends on what you want to do. Like, what do you want to get better at?
So I'm just writing a few lists here. This is what you can think about when you want to draw expressions or expressive characters. Here I'm going to draw a very plain expression, and I'll use this list to change things up. So I'm going to draw a happy expression. And what most people think of when they do a happy expression is they draw 2 eyes with a smile that looks like this, and eyes and brows that are kind of raised. And this is not a bad expression. You know, it conveys very well that this person is happy. But like, what if you're tired of drawing this because it looks too boring? So like, what else can you do? Well, you can think about it, compartmentalizing it, right? Think about things one step at a time. So I like to think, okay, first of all, what's my head angle? Do I want it to be tilting up like this, to the side like that, going down like this? Which will convey my expression the most?
If I want to aim to draw horror / gore, disturbing stuff as a beginner, what should I focus on per se? Animal drawing, for sure. You're going to need to learn rendering and materials, because horror has a lot of materials, like slimy, wet materials, you know. You're definitely going to need to learn like your basic drawing foundations, right? Like composition, perspective, the basics of design, but you're probably going to want to go like creature drawing route as well. A lot of horror stuff is based on creature design and anatomy, and a lot of horror stuff has specific materials like reflective, wet, slimy, you know, like blood or monsters and stuff like that.
Saliva.
Do you have a beginner perspective tutorial? I mean, my class is from Absolute Beginner in Anime Art School.
There's also a video on YT, but going over the 2 hours of fundamentals.
Yeah, I have a video on our channel on YT that's 2 hours long, and I cover a bunch of fundamentals in a really short amount of time, like 2 hours, so that you could start there. It helps a lot with a lot of people.
Yep, so here I figured out head angle, because head angle immediately starts making things a little bit different. So if you are always just drawing happy expressions, but they're always facing the front, they're very symmetrical, feels very static. But if you change the head angle a little bit, then you can have a lot more to work with. So then the next thing that I do is eyes. For me, there's multiple ways to draw eyes that are happy. You can have a crescent moon shape that's like closed like this. You can have ones that where the top of the eye or the top of the iris is showing. Like that.
Lazy editor. We generally don't draw people's profile pictures.
Or you can have an eye with the lower lid facing up a little bit, you know, because they're smiling, so their cheeks are like coming up to their eyes and all that stuff. So have a visual library, or have like a kind of like a mental note of what eyes look like when people are happy, because that's going to give a lot of variety. So for instance, here my nose will be up here. I want to make this very, very happy, so I will use the crescent moon type eyes that are closed. Eyebrows as well is the next thing to think about. So for me, if my eyebrows are very static like this, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of impact. Instead, I raise up a lot higher, change the angle of it, and all of a sudden this starts looking a lot happier. Adding blush also really helps with the expressiveness, and making the mouth asymmetrical, where one side is kind of tilted up or something like that, or maybe one side is a little bit wobbly, shows happiness a lot more clearly than just doing this, right? Oh, that's a fun drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do another one with the same process. So here, eyes, I want this one to be open, but to make it look more extroverted, I will have them looking down at you. And I want the bottom of the eyelids to be more curved. And sometimes having eyebrows pointed downward a little bit also shows happiness in some ways, like excitement. And maybe the mouth could be more like a little smirk, or like a little mischievous grin that's asymmetrical. So the more you change with all the different types of eyes or features, the more expressive it's going to be. What about Bakugo expressions? All the expressions that I see from him is he always has, you know, his mouth just like, he either has his one eye really large and one eye really small. He sometimes has like he always yells a lot. So sometimes his mouth would go past his face. That shows anger a lot.
How do you get better at drawing perspective for human drawings? Get good at drawing boxes at any angle.
Yeah.
And boxes that are rotated on different axes.
Mm-hmm.
Like this kind of stuff as well.
Yep.
That is definitely how you get better at it. What is your paper DPI? And I'm using your brush, but I'm confused on how I should have the thickness of the brush. It depends. It's totally personal preference. Like, look at how thick Christina's lines are compared to her drawing. She'll draw some that are smaller, some that are bigger. Doesn't really matter. It's more personal preference.
If you want to draw someone squinting, make the eyes narrower, and make sure that that both the tops and the bottom of the irises are covered by the lid.
This is a 5,000 by 6,000 pixel canvas, and the DPI is like just the Procreate default, like 130 something. I don't remember. I don't know why it's that.
I don't know. We never changed it. Sometimes I like to add an extra oomph by making the bottom lid a little bit curled up for that squint, that extra squint. Like if someone has glasses and they take them off and they're like, you know, that's kind of what it looks like. I'll draw ready for this. Let's see, what other topics do we have? Maybe we'll move on to watercolor drawings in a little bit for our Anime Art School promotion. Shading and coloring. Maybe I'll do that just kind of quickly. Maybe I'll do more shading because shading is the more important one a bit for the color than the color part. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do some hair rendering, why not? So if you want to shade anything, understand material rendering and how to shade basic forms, how to shade a sphere, how to shade a box. I'm running out of space.
Let's see. What apps would you recommend on Android? I'm not sure. You'd probably have to ask chat. We don't use Android at all. How do I draw animal poses? Look at Aaron Blaze's content. We don't really do animals very much. Are you using Paperlike? No, it's Pen Tips. That's the brand of the screen protector. Colton, look happier.
you gotta do like that because half of your face was.
Are you happy, chap? What haircut does Ray have? A wolf cut.
Wolf cut. More like a not a super pristine wolf cut. It's more of like a choppier,
They're gonna
messier wolf
screenshot
cut.
it. They're gonna. Random question. Have you seen Coo's works? Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I was deep in thought. I'm not sad. How do you properly connect the neck to the head? The neck kind of tilts forward a little bit.
Yeah.
The opening of the rib cage is tilted forward, so
Right.
you have to count the neck for that.
I like that.
Yeah, like that.
So if you know how to render or shade a sphere, cylinder, and a box, and know the qualities of like what types of shadow goes where, you'll be able to shade anything. For me, if I'm shading hair, I think I'm shading a bunch of ribbons on a sphere. So I shade the hair like as if it was a sphere. So let's say I'm just drawing hair like this. And I want to draw Bob. I keep in mind that this is basically a sphere with like thinner, sharper ends. So another thing that I think about is shading hair is kind of like an Oreo. You got your darks, then your lights, then your darks. So I kind of sandwich the highlights in between the darks. When you have a light source, let's say my light source is coming from the front, top, that means the highlight will wrap around the hair, kind of like a ring. And so here, this top side will be darker. This also depends on what hair color it is. But as long as your values work, you're good.
Do y'all save your VODs anywhere? Yes, we're actually live on our YT channel right now. So, I don't know what that means. But yes, all of our live streams are automatically there in the live tab. You can go rewind any of them that you want.
Android, I recommend Krita, Medibang, or High Paint because they are free. Krita has a UI curve that needs to be set up properly for tablets. Paid apps, I recommend Clip Studio or Infinite Painter. I used Clip Studio a lot back then, and I loved it. I still love it to this day.
When do I have hard edges and soft edges, but on skin? That depends on whether it's a muscle or bone below the skin, and it depends on whether it's a cast shadow
or a form
shadow. There's a lot of different factors.
Yeah.
That you would learn that sort of thing in a figure painting class.
Yeah. Another thing is also how hard or soft the light is. So that will also determine the harshness or softness of your shadows as well.
You guys like Miku? Miku is cute.
Miku is cute. I like her.
I don't like Miku as much as Miki. Do you enjoy drawing more realistic or cartoon-like eyes? I don't have a preference. What about you?
I think in terms of variety, I like anime style. Because you can really change up the shape and it'll look good. But realistic, it's very satisfying to do as well. I like both. It just depends on the purpose of the art, right? Or the purpose of the style.
Is that? What do you mean, the brush?
Or do you mean this?
How do you manage to get eyes symmetrical? We actually have a video on our YT channel that went up not too long ago about drawing both eyes at any angle. You can check that out. It's really helpful. Our channel's the same name, Draw Anime Academy. Whoa.
Was that your stomach?
My tummy wanted me to burp.
Your tummy wanted you to burp.
How much different would be a more skinnier man rather than masculine and broad? The muscles actually, bones don't change, so it would be quite different.
Yeah.
The muscles are the main reason that guys will get so broad when they get muscular.
Yeah. If you want to draw like a heavier man, they'll have a larger stomach.
They're talking about like masculine and broad.
Oh, masculine and broad.
Not overweight.
Oh, okay.
At least I don't think.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Let me think.
They're talking about like skinny versus muscular.
Oh,
I think.
skinny versus muscular. For some reason, I thought like, what if it was? I don't know.
Mainly the shoulders. Yeah, the deltoids are the deltoids add a lot onto the end of the body.
It does. It like
sides.
adds a lot of padding.
And the traps.
And the traps, because like if it really built traps, will be really bulgy, like this, and added on with the muscle, just makes it broader.
Mechanical pencil recommendations. Anything works. I don't really care actually. Anything works.
Anything works.
I like to have a variety of mechanical pencils because I tend to get bored quickly, and I like variety.
Yeah.
Mitsubi, is that our Mitsubi? Lorraine Mitsubi?
How can you hear the brush sound? Mic? I don't know.
Microphone?
Microphone, it picks up the sound of the pen.
There's these little micro vibrations that happen, and they travel through the air into the end of the microphone, and it picks it up, I guess. Probably because we have a screen protector on that has a little bit of a texture to it.
I think that's the case.
And yes, definitely that.
Well, I'm actually ready to do some watercolor. Who is here that needs to get their stuff done?
Mitsubi, your name did get fancier, but the eyes look like J's for some reason. Mitsubi.
The eyes look like J's. So
I
we
do
got
like it though.
Misaki, Clear Sky. We actually did do Clear Skies.
Oh, Mitsubi. Y'all want to know something?
What?
I think Rin was actually here before Mitsubi.
Oh my gosh, she
Rin
was.
came on our very first live stream, right? Rin, is that true?
Yeah. We got Stardust as well.
Yes, Rin was on our very first
Lindsay.
live stream that we ever did, like 8+ months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So who's next?
So
Technically, it's Misaki.
technically Misaki. We haven't done
Misaki, are
hers
you
yet.
here? You feel betrayed? Betrayed by yourself because you should have found us sooner?
I don't know if Misaki's here. I haven't seen her today.
Who
I know
else?
that
We got
Stardust.
Salem in the chat, I think.
Yeah, Salem, Stardust, Lindsay's here.
Lindsay.
Um,
Who's here that we owe a watercolor to? I was there when Lorraine, when y'all was having breakfast and clicked on live by accident.
oh. We were having breakfast?
What is the name of your YT account? It's the same. It's a Draw Anime Academy as well. We have the same name on every social media platform.
Technically, we have not. We've done one of Lindsay's, but I feel like we should do Lindsay next. because
Lindsay?
we still gotta ship her thing too.
Yeah, we still have to ship your package, Lindsay. Do you want us to do your watercolor today? Do you have any tips for drawing the body from a side view? Pay attention to the
Curvature.
tilt of the pelvis and the spine, and the curvature of the spine. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The curves. Spines is like your neck
Salem's
comes
here
out.
too.
Oh, Salem is here too?
Yeah.
Oh, Salem's OC would be really fun to draw too.
So many decisions.
I know. So the spine kind of looks like an S shape, like that, and that will also determine where your rib cage is tilted. And so keep in mind of those curves. It's not completely straight. Lindsay says, sure. I think I want to do Lindsay's because I want to do that second drawing.
Okay.
And have it like wrapped up.
We'll get it wrapped up and shipped
Yep.
out.
Mhm.
Okay.
So Lindsay, send me your OC.
Yeah, Lindsay, your package will be ready to ship as soon as we get this second watercolor done.
Yeah.
And then Salem, maybe we'll do yours next in
Yeah.
in a future stream. Yes, Dahlia is actually an OG before TikTok.
Yes, she was.
Dahlia knew us before we even started streaming on
Mhm.
TikTok. She was a fan.
What?
Fuzz in the air. It's
Ew.
attacking me. Thank you for all what you are doing. I have a difficulty grasping on how to practice better, such as gesture drawing, and am in the process of learning the fundamentals from Drawing Database Northern Kentucky University on YT. Currently am following their basics playlist. Awesome. That's fun. I'm
Ooh.
new gen. Yes, well, we love new gen.
New gen. All right, so we're gonna do Luna. I drew her earlier in the OC drawing, but I might as well do it again because she's heckin' cute.
What you did? Oh, an OC drawing.
An
Yeah,
OC
yeah.
drawing, yes, but not in this form.
Have y'all seen the have y'all seen the TikToks that are like, they like point at things? They like pause the video and like.
It's funny.
So they'll do something like this.
Yep.
We've had this for so long too.
Can I see what it looks like on the vertical?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright. Let's see. Lindsay, what's her personality like again? She looks kind of spunky on one of them.
Well, that's fun.
And then a little bit calmer on the other one, but I'm not sure which one to do first.
Lindsay, I love your character. The tapping.
She's like a half reptile.
Derogatory.
If you have a new reference of Luna, sure, you can send it. You can send it. But I might as well get started.
What do you think of Blue Lock? Neither of us has seen it.
I heard it's an art-based anime.
OMG, Colton, what? What are you talking about? Is like the tapping really loud or something? Or is it ASMR? Are you just like, do that more?
Ugh.
I remember when Colton did that one ASMR video, the perspective one on
oh yeah,
on our YT channel. Your hair was in the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Sometimes I get locked in.
Do you guys stream often? Yes, we stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Every single week, except last Monday.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, we were busy.
Man, 2 spots left. She's a siren.
She's a siren?
2
Oh.
spots left in our Anime Art School Live. We are running our first term of live classes on Saturdays. It's going to go for 10 weeks starting this Saturday, February 8th. And you'll be able to get feedback on your work. You'll be able to get... you'll be in a special Discord server with all the other students. And we'll do lessons and then critiques afterwards. And it's going to be really fun. And it's going to be over Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually ask us questions live on the Zoom. And we'll answer them. And you'll be able to take our classes live, and you'll get homework and critiques and everything. It's going to be really fun. How can we join? You can direct message us on TikTok and ask about the live classes if you want. You can also just go to the link on our profile and hit the red button. And if you do get the live classes, you will get your character drawn in watercolor on stream. And you will also get both of our books signed and mailed to you as a bonus. So the watercolor drawings look like this. Mm-hmm. Here's one that's already finished. It is done,
it has
live in watercolor.
covering.
It's got a nice little plastic covering. And then you get both of our books mailed to you. And that promotion ends on our Friday stream.
Mm-hmm.
What if I do not want to be on camera or do not have a microphone? There's a chat. You don't have to be on camera, it's not required, and you can message in the chat on Zoom. But we do like it. We do love it when people have a microphone. It's like a college class.
Yeah.
Wait, this Friday? Yes.
Yep, this Friday. Lindsay, I have a question. I'd like to make a little bit of artistic liberty with her outfit. What do you think? I'm thinking of like giving her like this nice like puffy sweater because I feel like that'd be really cute, like a cardigan. I'm not sure what this outfit is like. It's kind of like it kind of gives me kind of gothic vibes. What do you think? I love her though.
Do you have a Discord? Yes, we have a Discord. You can find it in the description at the very bottom. She says yes.
Yes? Okay. And she looks like she's an experiment because I see bandages on her. That's part of her lore, right? I just want to make sure it's accurate.
That that link there, if you click on it, our Discord invite is on that. She has a tan blouse and plaid corset and plaid skirt.
Okay.
I already told my mom about you guys, and she said, mm-hmm. Then I told her Colton was bald. I'm silly.
What does that mean? Who said that?
Hey, bald comes with its perks.
Why was the last part important?
What's happening Friday? Friday is the last day of our promotion for if you get our classes. You also get a watercolor and our books for free.
I want her to look kind of crazy and mean. What kind of ears does she have? Normal human ears?
What big ears you have.
What big ears you have.
That's fun. I like that. Time to beg the parents for 100. Yeah, there are only 2 spots left in the live classes. We actually had 2 people sign up today.
Yes.
So it could honestly be gone super soon.
Yeah, it's possible. Ooh, she looking cute.
I'm so excited. Everybody's already been yapping in the class student Discord server, making friends with each other.
Yeah.
I vote for another Lorraine stream. Lorraine is... Ooh, we should do a Lorraine watercolor.
Ooh, that'd actually be kind of cute.
There's so many watercolors to catch up on. We haven't bothered making any, like, Miki, Nico, any of them. Mm-hmm. Because there's so many watercolors to catch up on. Sounds like a good time. It's been fun. Yeah, a lot of the people are new. A lot of the people are regulars. I've done one-on-one mentorships online for a really long time. I've also taught groups. But this is going to be our first time running live online classes, like classroom style, over Zoom with a bunch of people. Well, the class sizes are limited to 12.
Siren ears. Okay, elf ears.
Artistic people are usually the friendliest people I've ever met. A lot of the time they are very friendly.
Yeah.
We certainly try to be friendly. Sometimes I'll give chat a little lip if they're being annoying, but
That's good. We all want people to have a good time.
Colton, why do you look like the cool teacher who gives snacks to kids?
He probably would, to be honest.
You guys are the friendliest folk on this app, man.
Aww,
well, thank you.
I've
met a couple really friendly people on this app, but I appreciate that. Colton gaslighted us one time. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Remember when there was the Anti-Colton Alliance?
Yes,
we haven't seen them surface for quite a while.
Nope.
How do you join the Discord? You can direct message us if you want. And ask for the invite.
Mm-hmm.
For the pre-recorded,
okay. For the pre-recorded classes, is it a limited amount of people that can sign up, or any amount? Pre-recorded means any amount.
Pre-recorded is any amount.
Limit. But live, there is an amount. There is a limited amount.
Yep. Paid or free, it's paid.
Paid.
Our live classes are paid, and our recorded classes are paid. And if you get the classes before the end of stream Friday, you'll also get the books and watercolor as a bonus. Yeah, glad I found you guys. So many people on this app are mean for no reason. Yeah,
really?
And you want to know what's even worse? YT.
Oh.
People are so mean.
People are very mean on YT. Definitely seen that.
But I don't really care. Can't pay for classes, so I will live off of your TikToks. Don't forget the live streams and the YT videos as well. Those are also free. You can live off of those.
Live off of those. Hold up. Let me think.
Anti-Colton group mentioned. Cool. I ran anti-Colton. I was the anti-Colton leader. Yeah, that was a whole thing. I need to know more. We proved him wrong. Oh yeah, they have the curse.
That's right.
They don't ever come into chat and make a fuss because they have their own channel where they post cursed art of me. They don't need to come into stream anymore to be anti-Colton.
Nope. Okay. This looks like that's a fun.
Drawing Mickey Beaky while watching you guys. Awesome.
Oh, yay.
Yes, Liz does arts. The pre-recorded classes are unlimited. You can get it whenever you want. And you'll have them forever. Where can I get the link to the classes? Let me just, oops, behave, thank you. I'll just copy and paste it. I'll paste it in the chat for you. There you go. This is the link to our classes. So the gold button, the yellow button I should say, is the recorded, and the red button is the live class sign up. The live classes, there are 2 slots left in the class. Did you just tell us to behave? I don't think so. Did I?
No, you told TikTok to behave.
Oh yeah, I told TikTok to behave earlier because they love TikTok streaming app loves making a fuss. How do I learn color theory? I would recommend starting with limited palette studies.
She looks like a fun Halloween girl.
Study warm and cool, but we are TikTok. I mean the TikTok streaming app. It's called TikTok Live Studio, and oh my gosh, it's slow and it does not work very well.
I think a ooh. Okay, I know. I think an off the shoulder type outfit will look super cute on her. Rebellious.
Saw a few days ago, but at the end of your live. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Love that pose so much.
Who said that?
Lewis.
Yay.
Yeah, Christina actually did this same pose a while back for a class that has not actually been released.
Because it's old.
It's not old though.
Well,
anime drawing book.
Yeah, that's true. It's not that old. Well, we could upload that if you want.
Yeah, we have a class that's complete in our back pocket that we have never released yet. It's like 20 hours long. What's the recommended way to learn from art books? For example, Andrew Loomis, how to draw hand and body. I have difficulty with how to grasp the information. That is the difficulty of books. I would recommend you use books to supplement education. I tell myself to just draw and not think while trying to memorize, and not think or think while trying to memorize. It is difficult. It is difficult. There's some really good books out there that give you exercises and like things to practice and think about. Heads. Was that Loomis's book, Heads and Hands? Doesn't he have a Heads and Hands book?
I think so.
Hand and Body. Do you have figure drawing for all it's worth, I'm guessing? Last time I was here, I asked for a tutorial on dynamic poses, so I was wondering if you did a YT video on it. We don't have a YT video on it yet, but if that's on the list of things that we're going to do. We have a couple of his books. I was never a huge fan of Loomis's books. I think creative illustration is his best, my favorite. If I'm learning figure drawing, I like to take classes on things. I learn a lot better taking classes. If I'm studying from books, I'm usually going through the book and copying all the drawings and reading the text.
Lindsay, do you mind if I put like this kind of strappy corset thing
hair
over here?
I don't have hair to flip. What are you talking about? Are you trying to gaslight me?
Like something like this? Hair? I think that'd be super cute and rebellious on her.
Yeah, I would just go through the books and read them and try to do the exercises, and if you don't understand it, maybe try to find information that's like supplements it, like videos or tutorials and stuff. It's really difficult. Self-teaching, I would very much recommend you find classes and or mentors. I dare you to flip your hair. Pull to buy Colton the wig. Should add earrings. Does she have earrings?
She does not have earrings. If Lindsay wants me to add earrings, then I will add earrings. and let me know what type.
I have hair on my knee. Yep. Mentors are hard to find.
I don't mind.
Mentors are hard to find, yeah. It's worth it though. When I was learning concept art, I had a mentor. He was a guy who worked at Crytek in Germany. He worked on Hunt Showdown and a bunch of their games, and he would critique my portfolio. I was friends with him. Really was really helpful. I just messaged people online, and I talked to them and messaged them and became friends with them and stuff. I didn't do it to find a mentor. It just kind of
happened.
Happened.
That's how I found Colton too. We were just friends. Looks so good. Yay! So glad you like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, Lindsay, is I'm gonna make the sweater purple and the corset black, and then the other parts black. I feel like that'd be really cool.
Will more TikToks be added to YT shorts? YT vids can be up to 3 minutes long now as shorts. Probably we will put some of them up. What you were saying something about earrings? That's
earrings.
Fun.
Can I add a Lindsay? Can I add a little hair clip that's like an X shape on the side of her head like that?
It's actually, I think, this day and age, it's actually easier to learn art than ever before. There's so many free resources. I mean, we're a free resource. We go live 3 times a week to teach.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys meet? We met on Artamino.
Yeah, we did.
Left for 10 minutes when you were doing the hair. How did we get to this point so fast?
Oh, I thought I was being slow. Okay, hear me out, Lindsay. Since she is a siren, what if I gave her like an anchor earring, but it's like a connected one that's like this, like a helix chain type earring, but it's like an anchor. I think that'd be really cute. What character is it? This is Lindsay's character. I'm drawing her because she's part of our Anime Art School promotion.
Yup. What character is this? Yeah, Lindsay in the chat. This is her character. Well, that's the type of earring I was thinking.
Ooh.
Noise. Yeah, we got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is one of the 7.
Yep. Alright, so I think I'm done with the drawing part now. I gotta lock in on the hair.
I gotta go copy this. It's incredibly inefficient to go copy links to send in Discord. It takes a really long time. Or on TikTok, but it doesn't matter. It's not that bad.
I'm so excited to learn. I feel like this one's gonna turn out really nice. I think every one that I've done is I'm almost like, oh my gosh, it's gonna turn out really nice, and I'm glad it does.
You could voice act this character. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you really could.
You guys do specific things like hair tutorials? Yes, we have a lot of videos on different stuff like that.
We do hair basically almost every stream.
I drew a wheelchair using your advice. Can I send it on Instagram? We don't really check our Instagram very much, but if you want to, you can. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific these days. It's subject to change, but for now, it's that. Is there a worksheet that shows you how to muscle memorize hair strands? I would say not really. Just draw a lot of hair. Just like fill up entire pages with hair.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out whenever I'm up late. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to your conversation about... I don't even know what it's about. Is it about my hair or something? How did we meet? We met on a phone app called Artamino. Is there a really long time ago? Is there a worksheet? Okay, thank you for the stream. I have to go for now. Just found out you do streams today, so I'm going to try to tune in often. Thank you again for what you do. You are welcome. Thank you for hanging out and showing up.
Ooh, I want to test out my... Guys, I got new stuff. I got acrylic markers. I want to try it.
Oh yeah, she has a pack of acrylic markers right here.
And because her hair is very dark, I actually am really excited to use it.
Are you going to use acrylic markers on her hair?
I might use it.
You might have to do some tests.
I might have to do some tests first, actually, yeah.
Ballsy.
I know I'm being ballsy, but when you know the fundamentals, you can take risks.
Yeah. How much are the classes? The live, or I should say, so our anime art school, the recorded school, is $497. The live classes are $600. And then if you have one, you get a discount on the other. Yeah, you don't want to know what we're on about? I don't. How is the live class going? It hasn't started yet. It starts this Saturday, but we have 10 students that are signed up. Bargain. It really is. I mean, as far as live classes online go, it's a good deal. We structured it to be the best deal possible. But yeah, we have 10 students. They're all really excited. Is there a specific age you have to be? At least 13. Where can I sign up? You can direct message us and ask for the link if you want. What one are you interested in, the live or the recorded? Yeah, Dahlia in the chat is signed up.
For both, actually.
So they've been all anxiously waiting. How long have we been drawing? 20 years each. More than 20 years each. What skill level is the class targeted to? So that's the really nice thing about live classes is the feedback scales with you. So we take you where you are and give you advice to help you get better where you're at. And it's a foundation class, so we're going to be going through a bunch of different things. Like, you know, proportion, anatomy, perspective, background, stuff like that. It's kind of an overall foundation class. We're going to go through as much stuff as we can in those 10 weeks. Mm-hmm. And anything you turn in, we'll give you feedback on. I really, really am a huge fan of live classes. Because no matter where you are, no matter what skill level you are, you're going to get feedback that takes you exactly where you are and helps you improve. Finally got a job, so if y'all decide to run another one, I'm definitely going to sign up. I definitely want to run more in the future as well. Cool. Shall we sacrifice our hair to give you a wig? I don't want a wig. It's itchy. They're itchy, and I don't want your hair on my head. What if you have, like, lice or something?
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
So, Shenron, does that answer your question? How dare you? Yeah, for real. How dare me what? Want to protect myself?
This is classic anti-Colton Alliance
yeah,
conversations.
Lady Amushi. Can I get a link where I can sign up? What? Yeah. I can send you that. You're looking for the live classes? I'll just do this.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna turn out so nice. Okay.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Gonna have to start saving up if you guys will be doing more in the future. For sure. If you want to join the Discord server, we'll keep you notified through there. Like, we make announcements and stuff as time goes on. So it's not graded? No, it's not graded. It's strictly for just improving. We don't give you like a pass or fail, and even if we did, it's not like it wouldn't do anything. Red.
I'll say, as long as you try your hardest, you already passed.
Yeah, if we have an overwhelming amount of people who want to take live classes, we'd be willing to start another round of live classes. Like, if we have like 5-6 people who are like, oh yeah, I want to take a class with you, we'll be like, let's schedule a class for whatever, Tuesdays or Sundays or whatever. I want class, please, I'm begging. Well, there are a couple spots left still. Sorry, that was unprofessional. No, you demand education, and we will
Offer.
We will offer.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the heat really quick on my soup.
It's very professional. It's professional to want. I dropped out of school. Yes, I would. I'm just broke. I get it, Stardust. No, Stardust, you're already signed up. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I dropped out of school. This is a free class. If you get something for free, like this stream, y'all won't appreciate it for what it is and learn from it.
Alright, here.
Having your priorities straight is very professional, yeah. All of these streams are free classes. They literally are. How do we sign up? You can go to our website. Or you can direct message us. And ask for it. The link, and I'll send it to you. Do y'all do commissions? Not very often.
It's more of a case-by-case basis for me. Depends on...
We offered wigs for you, Colton, and you didn't appreciate it. If I wanted hair, I would grow it out. I just started drawing 7 days ago. Nice!
Awesome!
I love new artists. Notice me? What? Hello, I would like... How would I go about having my OC drawn? I'm like, broke, but I can find my ways. You get your OC drawn if you get our live class or the anime art school, which is a recorded class.
Another way that you can get it is through the chibi art class.
Huh? Yeah, well, we do OC drawing sometimes.
Yeah, on Fridays.
Yeah. That would be like digital, and it's kind of done in a big set.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say, this is amazing art.
Thank you.
Tori is the exception for commissions. Yeah, Tori does commission us sometimes, or Christina rather.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think clothes are a big factor in making characters interesting? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing it for 1 to 2 hours each day. Nice. Consistency is key. Just keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer digital or this?
I prefer... Actually, I don't know. I can get into a mood, right? Like, I think digital for me is a lot easier because I don't have to... I can just erase it and just start over. This, I need a lot more concentration, but when it's done really well, the payoff is amazing. So I really don't know. I can't tell.
The line confidence is amazing.
Thank you.
Currently drawing Pyramid Head from Silent Hill for my friend. Nice.
Nice. I love drawings for friends.
Yo, love the line work.
Thank you. Oh, I just felt the side of my head like twitch. Like.
How do I learn shading and line weight? Shading would be based on like light source and the principles of like rendering and where the light falls. Line weight is basically designing the look of your lines. There's a lot of different kinds of line weight. How do I sign up for live classes? Sammy, if you want to send us a direct message on TikTok, you can ask, or you can go to this page right here. You can put that in your browser. It will be the red button. It says live classes, and you can do that. You can find it there.
There's only 2 spots left as of, I think, right now.
Yep. 10 out of 12 seats are taken already.
What would you say if we were to open another class? How many do you think we would need? 5?
Huh?
If we were to open another class, how many students would we need for like an overflow?
Probably like 5. What are your favorite anime characters? Oh, there's so many different varieties. That's what we're a fan of. Mitsubi's drawn more Lorraine.
Oh.
Nice. Those are fun. What color dress do you want?
Dress?
I think I'd look pretty good in like a green dress.
Yeah, you'd look good in a green dress.
Earthy colors.
Abby dress.
Christina noticed me. I love the hands.
Thank you. Who said that?
Is the Discord server big? I don't like busy chats. Then it might be too big. It's got like 2,800 people.
It's not like there's no like super spammy type of.
It's not like spammy and brain rotty.
No.
People are chill. It's really nice. You can give it a try. If you don't like it, you can leave. It's up to you. How long have you been teaching? Since like 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Looks at Brain Rot Corner. Yeah, mute the Brain Rot Corner channel. I have it muted. You have to give people a place to brain rot, or else it'll spill over.
It's like a necessary evil. I'm kidding.
Do you guys have any lessons in your channel? On YT or on TikTok? We do have on both. Yep, we've got a lot of videos. I'm gonna draw June. Yippee! How do I join the Discord? Zen, you can send us a direct message and ask for the invite if you want. This is a classic song.
I love this song.
Yeah, we do have lessons in our channel, both of them. Our whole brand is educational. How you don't burn out? Actually, I've been told to practice. It's getting a bit tiring. I would say if you really enjoy the process of creating, there's not really much to burn out on. Focus on enjoying the act of creating. Don't focus too much on the results, because when they don't come as soon as you want them to, it can be very depressing. But if you enjoy just drawing in general, it's not really much to burn out from. Yeah, taking breaks is good as well.
What if we did a series called Art Therapy?
Matt, hello.
That'd be fun.
Maddie. I've been here since the old Discord server format. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Recognize this song? Yeah, it's just a song on Epidemic Sounds. We have like a playlist.
GG race. And hope I didn't miss any details.
And it really depends on the environments in your friend group as well. When I was going to school, we were practicing like 16 hours a day. And I didn't burn out from it. All of my classmates were doing the same. It was fun. We were all super excited about becoming professional artists.
I feel like Lindsay's previous drawing look.
Legends song. Did they use this song in an ad? What's that?
I feel like Lindsay's previous drawing that turned out really well is rubbing off on this drawing, and so
yeah,
I'm really happy with this so
that's a
far.
sick top. Mm-hmm. This is like a June type.
Yep.
They used it in a Roblox game. Oh, okay. Hey, we do game night after streams on Friday. Sometimes
Usually.
we will do
Antarctic expedition.
yeah, Roblox together with everybody. We had an Antarctic expedition one time that had like 30 people. It was so fun.
It was chaotic, but it was very fun.
Here you go. They want to see the original reference.
This is the original reference. I'm putting a little bit of artistic liberty, well, kind of a lot, but a little bit of artistic liberty with her outfit.
When was the last time we played? Only like a couple weeks ago. We actually had a game night not too long ago again. Maddie, you were nowhere to be found.
You were nowhere to be found.
Y'all left me and flew off in a plane last time? Yeah.
I didn't know that you didn't get on the plane.
Slay. Traditional is always amazing and more impressive, someone says.
Oh, thank you.
I remember that, yeah. That was a fun game night.
I'm glad you made it though.
We've been so busy lately with stuff going on in real life, but maybe in like a month or two, we'll probably be a lot less busy.
Yeah.
And we'll probably bring back game night every Friday and all that. How do I fix proportions? My eyes are always different sizes. Use guidelines.
Guidelines.
Definitely use guidelines. Will you color? Yes.
Yes, of course I'm gonna color. You think I'm gonna leave this uncolored? That's a sin.
Yep.
It's cardinal sin.
I'm doing all the weeklies and one monthly. Be proud of me. Awesome.
Alright. Let's go.
So good. Yeah, if y'all want to join the Discord server or see the live classes or whatever, you can DM us.
Alright.
Sag, I'll miss the promo watercolor plus books by a couple days because of my paycheck. Tori? We can make a moderator exception for you if you want.
Number...
Are you okay with that, Christina?
I'm fine with it. It's Tori.
It's Tori.
Alright. I am so excited. Okay, let me think. How I'm gonna do this. I really want to try my acrylic markers though. I don't know.
I don't care. It's up to you. You haven't used them.
I have not used them.
We should probably do a test drawing.
I should do
or
a
you
test
could
drawing.
just go like...
I'm gonna go light.
Light?
I'm gonna go like...
They're
do like
acrylic markers.
What I mean is, I'm gonna...
Can you watercolor over them? Are you...
They are water-based, aren't they?
Water-based?
Water-based pigment. Water-based pigment.
I think we might need to do a little bit of an experimental test drawing first.
Oh, I know what to do. I'll use these as like final touches or something.
Sure. That could be fun. Wait. Oh. We got acrylic paint markers, but have not tried them at all.
Now I like to take some risks.
Sometimes I challenge myself with pen and no pencil. That is definitely a way to build line confidence, is drawing with a really unforgiving medium.
Oh my gosh, isn't this purple like perfect?
My heart's so full, I am loved. Started doing a character sketch every day at the beginning of the year, and it's going well so far. That's great. Mitsubi and Maddie collabing. That's awesome. Y'all have been around for a really long time.
I'm so glad that you guys are so loyal.
I'm glad y'all joined the community.
Wouldn't be our server without you.
I'm gonna attempt to stay for the long run. Yeah, sometimes we even do 12-hour long live streams. How do I learn anatomy decently quick? If you want to learn anatomy quick, you're gonna have to put in a lot of hours. It's a volume thing. So the faster that you can do a large amount of volume, the faster you'll learn it. I'd say I'm pretty good at contour and just copying references, but I want to make my own characters. If you want to make your own characters, you'd probably want to take like a figure drawing class to learn how to draw poses and characters from imagination. But you'll want to do a bunch of figure drawing from reference for a long time. Like, or I should say a lot of them, like a lot, high quantity. What's your favorite hairstyle to draw? Mickey's hairstyle. You'll probably say I'm wolf cut.
One of my favorites is a wolf cut. But I love drawing a lot of hairstyles.
Yeah, we do 12-hour live streams. They're pretty fun. It's a big event. We'll probably do a 12-hour live stream at the end of February.
Yeah. These markers are perfect for like dark hair.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. So cool. The 12-hour streams are my Roman empires. Oh. Hey, Miko. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of surgery on this one. Wow, the pigment is so juicy. Why is there so much ink coming out of this? It's crazy. Okay. Sorry, Chad. I'm ignoring you because I'm locked in right now. There we go. I have reverse art block. Well, that's a good thing. That's always a good thing when you have reverse art block. Maddie says they have reverse art block.
Reverse art block?
Which probably means they are super inspired right now.
Do I snack on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, we haven't had dinner, have we?
Nope.
Then maybe I won't snack for now.
I'm making Food Wars food.
Yippee!
Furikake rice bowl?
Yippee!
I'll try my best on it.
Yippee! The poor one that he fed to Arena?
Yeah. The poor one?
The one that was like a snack.
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah. The one where the transforming one with the egg and the broth, but I'm gonna add some extra chicken.
Love your stream.
Thank you.
What are you using for the highlight?
I'm just literally using water.
She's just not drawing there.
Yeah. So what I'm doing here is I painted the or I colored in my shadows, and then since this is a watercolor marker, so all I really need to do is just add some water and like paint over the pigment, and it like drags the pigment across. So that's what I'm doing.
Where did you get the markers, OMG? Like Blick?
Blick. They are amazing.
That's how printers work. I mean, they don't drag the ink, but they use the paper for the white.
Yeah.
I didn't know watercolor markers existed either until recently. We're in the middle of something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do head pats maybe towards the end of stream. Because I'm locked in.
Absolutely locked in.
There we go.
Is it worth learning individual muscles for drawing anatomy? It depends. It really depends. You probably want to learn like the main muscles that make a big impact in the overall form, like trapezius and deltoid and pectoralis and obliques and stuff. Haruto, have a good one.
Bye, Haruto.
Bye bye. But you don't need to learn all the muscles in really super specific details. It depends on what you want to do. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed. It's like 3 over here. Alright, have a good one, Lewis. It depends on what you want to get good at. Like, if you want to teach anatomy, then I would recommend learning the muscles. If you want to be able to draw people pretty well, just, you don't really need to learn a bunch of individual muscles all the time. You can just get better at the simple volumes. Christine and I both teach anatomy, so we know the muscles. And we've just taken a lot of figure drawing and anatomy classes.
Yeah.
So you just learn through sheer repetition.
I really like adding this bright red, or purplish pinkish in this.
Do you think 2 weeks are good enough to perfect drawing a part of the body? No, probably not. It depends on your underlying skill set. Like, if you're already really good... Abby joined. Welcome, Abby. If you're already really good at drawing and you're like a professional and you spend 2 weeks focused on a specific part of the body and you already are a pro at perspective and rendering and your foundations, then you could get pretty good at that part of the body in 2 weeks. But if you're a beginner and you don't have underlying foundation or a background in doing art professionally, it's probably going to be a lot more difficult.
There's a lot of layers when it comes to improving in art.
You're not going to get worse by focusing on something for 2 weeks, I can tell you that. Hello, Coral T.
Hi, Coral. Coral T. I want to add a bit more purples in here because I want to make that transition really nice and pretty.
I like using Crayola markers as watercolor. Already on the bed. Okay, I love acrylic markers, but I hate to use acrylic paint.
Oh, I know. I don't like using acrylic paint that much either. I think almost done with the hair.
What does June mostly like to wear? There's no E at the end of her name if you're talking about our character. Dark clothes. She's kind of
more minimalist.
Minimalist, dark clothes.
Probably a bit more of a. It's not like goth, but like a clean goth.
Yeah, it's like a clean goth, very much. Greens. She wears greens. Dark greens, blacks, stuff like that as well.
Ooh.
How long have you two been drawing for? A really long time. I've been working professionally since 2016, so 9 years?
Yeah.
But the amount of time that we've been drawing, like, you know, more than 20 years, each of us. Never say clean goth again. What are you talking about, Maddie? Gothic Lolita? No, she doesn't really wear Gothic Lolita that much.
No, not really.
Maybe if she's cosplaying.
Maybe. She would definitely like it if she's in the mood for it. Okay. This looks pretty good. Alright.
Me plus food equals perfection joined. It's good.
So this part is where things are going to get a little bit tricky. So I'm going to test it on the neck. Oh, perfect.
Huh?
I'm using one of the markers.
Gray?
Yeah, for her skin. That is perfect.
What's one character June would cosplay?
She would probably do more like... She wouldn't...
Maybe.
Yeah, 2B probably. Or Genshin characters.
She would definitely cosplay a variety of characters. I don't know how to help you go live. Do you have 1,000 followers? Usually, TikTok doesn't let you go live until you get to like 1,000 followers. And we'll have to do head pats later because Christina doesn't have the iPad out because of the watercolor. You can go live at 100 now? I didn't know that. When we were getting started on live, you couldn't go live until you had like 1,000. Sometimes you could go live at less, but it was like a really rare exception thing. And then they let you download like the TikTok Live Studio app as well. That's what we're streaming from on the PC.
Oh no. This is backfiring on me.
Or was it 3,000 followers? At one point, there was a pretty hefty amount of followers you had to have in order to go live. Dark?
No, it was just the purple was bleeding through. The purple in the hair was bleeding through when I added more color to the skin, and I'm like kind of panicking.
Who is she? It's Lindsay's character. She's over on the YT channel watching live. What's the character's name anyway?
Luna.
Luna.
Okay.
All right, Artemis, have a good one.
Safe.
Safe.
Are her scleras, like the whites of her eyes, like black as well? Let me know.
Something about wet hair next stream?
Sure. Like how to render wet hair?
Y'all will have to come back and ask, because we won't remember. Yes, black, and the left eye is also black and have a yellow X on it.
Yes. I should not have used the purple. It's bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking. I'm kidding.
How dare you?
Nah, it looks good. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it could work with, like, purple makeup. I could try that. Maybe I can save this. That would actually be pretty cool.
Like eyeshadow type deal?
Yeah.
I think it looks good. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
See, it's like bleeding. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I didn't want it to be like this. I'm trying to dab it out. Okay, that's dabbed out. Alright. No more using super dark hair and marker. Never again. I took a gamble with that, but I hope I didn't wreck this. I don't think I'm gonna wreck this. These straps because I'm gonna color over these straps because I'm gonna go over them in black anyways.
It's 4 a.m.
Wow,
that's late. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Traditional debuff, bleeding ink, ruined. It looks awesome. Purple eyeliner, she says.
I would actually love to do purple eyeliner.
Dana, hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
too bad.
Any tips on how to color art, like which colors go well together? Most colors go well together, funny enough. Just make sure you keep it, keep in mind the warm and cool temperature contrast between colors. Color temperature is something that you really want to make sure you keep in mind as objects and environments are lit. Pay close attention to the temperature change. You can pretty much make a painting with any colors, and you can make it look good as long as you keep that in mind. Like, you know, you can learn about complementary and triadic and different color schemes, analogous, all those types of things. But you can pretty much use any colors you want.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to... Okay.
It's nice to step out of the digital field for a bit. Yeah. Dang, I can't wait to start doing traditional painting.
Oh my gosh, I know. Add a little bit of warmth to the gray. It's perfect.
Can you send me this? You can watch the VOD on our channel, but this is actually Lindsay's character. This is going to be mailed to her.
Things are looking bright. Alright, nails are gonna be black, so I don't have to worry about that.
Do you guys go live at specific times? Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, so California time. 7 p.m. Eastern. So we go live about 3 hours ago every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are close to 14,000 on YT. Are we?
I'm gonna need that acrylic.
This stuff?
Yes. Probably use this.
Would it be possible for me to send an OC of mine at some point? It would be really cool to have my OC drawn. You get your OC drawn if you get our classes. If you buy our live classes or our anime art school online, you get your OC drawn like this, and it gets mailed to you with 2 of our books. 13.5. Noise.
That expires actually this Friday.
13,620 subscribers. Yeah, that actually expires at the end of stream Friday.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me see her. Okay.
Yeah, if you get our live classes, which are going to be starting this Saturday, or if you get our anime art school, you get your OC drawn like this, and it's expiring at the end of the week. We're probably going to be running it again in the future. But yeah, it's not right now. No, yes. We'll probably do it again later.
Okay, just to be safe, I think I will...
It's all good.
This.
Expire. Starting on Saturday, so they'll be busy. Yeah, we'll be busy Saturdays starting Friday.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do this in the acrylic way. So I want this to be opaque, but I don't want it to bleed.
And there's like two two reflections in that other one.
Yeah. Is this black? It's actually more of like a warm gray. Interesting.
Maddie says, Christina, guess which OC I'm drawing.
Ray?
Ray? Better be Ray or Miki.
I'm only guessing Ray because she says my name.
Were you going to start doing the weekly OC submission thing? I'm not sure what you mean. The eyes full black?
Yep.
Yeah, the eyes are like full black for the most part.
Okay. Let's hope this works.
But if I just flood the fan art channel with Jake fan art, then I will put you in my mute. I'll mute you for me. No, I'm kidding. I'll just program the bot to send a message that every time a Jake fan art is made, it would say, this should be Miki instead.
Honestly, these acrylic markers are saving me so much
You like
right
them?
now. I really, really like them.
We need more Miki fan art. We don't need more Jake fan art. Jake has enough fan art.
You're getting a lot of Miki fan art today, though.
We need more today.
Well, like, people are making them.
Are
Today. Yeah, people are like, oh, I'm making my Miki fan art right now.
We need more Miki fan art than any other character in the history of mankind has ever gotten.
I really wanted to show.
Nashita, hello. Every mention of Jake, Miki bot just says ew.
Ew. Wow, so mean to her cousin.
Finishing Miki drawing, I'll send it this week. Awesome.
See?
Yippee. I already drew her twice. I think I drew her enough. There's never enough. There are not enough.
Wow. It's crazy how opaque this can get.
There's no such thing as enough Miki fan art. It's physically impossible.
I really want to get this extra dark in there.
What does Miki look like? The one on the right? Yes, that is her. She's on the right for you. That's my character.
Okay, now. This is a little bit risky, but I want to try it.
She's an icon. She's literally an icon. I don't know how to say it other than that. What would I say?
She's an icon, she's a legend, she's a queen.
She's a queen.
Okay, and then her tongue, man, that's awesome.
I'm just acrylic marker.
Yes.
They help.
I'm so happy with it.
Is they helps.
They helps.
Mixed media is OP.
Mm-hmm.
She's a diva. She's a sensation. She's a goddess. She is the moment.
She's the moment, yeah. Okay, she also has a scar. Up in there. Okay, this should be a little bit darker. I need to make it more reddish. Come on, this ain't working. That's more like it. She also got a gray scar. And here. Actually, I should use this one. Okay. Let's think. Oh yeah, that's good.
To this day, Colton still didn't open a headcanon channel on Discord. I don't think we will. What's up? I'm back. Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh wait.
Do you know my OCs Ruby and Kyrian?
Yes.
Christina does.
Well, I know Ruby, but I'm not sure about Kyrian. I heard the name though.
I don't like headcanon for like our characters. How much do those acrylic markers cost?
They cost $20.
Like 20 bucks?
Okay, that's good. I want to add some to these bandages. Okay, things are going to be a little bit tricky towards the purple part. So I think I'll do this in watercolor.
Jay Necoet. Hey, welcome.
Hey!
Just finished moving and then got sick. Aw.
Oh.
Hope you're better. Finished moving, huh? That's fun. I don't actually know the link to the markers. Christina bought them a while back.
Escrow-wise.
That's it. Take a screenshot.
Take a screenshot. Dr. Pepper joined. You like the official Dr. Pepper?
I don't like Coke or Pepsi at all. The Dr. Pepper's okay though. I don't really drink it ever. We don't drink any soda.
Nope.
We'll have Alani's.
Yep.
But I don't think those are considered a soda.
They're considered energy drinks.
Soda pop. Did you guys start Mob Psycho yet? Nope.
Well, we started it, we just haven't resumed watching it.
Are you drawing on normal A4 paper? No, this is hot pressed watercolor paper. It's made out of like cotton.
She reminds me of like a gecko.
Yeah, every once in a very long while I'll have a Dr. Pepper if I watch a movie in the theaters. But we never go to the theaters.
Your grandma likes Dr. Pepper.
Does she?
Yeah, she's either like Dr. Pepper or Pepsi.
I don't understand the appeal with Pepsi. I tried it so many times and I'm just like, this is not the type of thing that my brain is like, oh yeah, I need more of this. Not flaming anybody who likes Pepsi. I couldn't care less if they like it, but my brain is just like, is this a drink?
I don't know. I can't really tell the difference.
Dr. Pepper tastes pretty good.
What does it taste like to you? Like, what kind of flavors?
Something yummy, like a yummy flavor drink.
Okay,
can I commission you to draw Bakugo? Maddie, you can pay Christina $1,000 and she'll draw Bakugo.
Yes, I would actually take that.
Talking about soda. Yeah, I don't drink soda almost ever.
Me neither. I was raised around my Asian family. Is always like, no, just water's fine in the restaurants. Which I think is actually pretty good.
Pepsi, hate how to report streamer. I don't hate Pepsi. My brain just doesn't consider it like a drink that I'm like, I'm glad other people drink it and enjoy it. Water, for real, water is goated.
Water is goated.
Oh my gosh, there is no drink on planet Earth where I'm really thirsty that is better than just a solid glass of water.
I'll be drinking something else. I'll be like, why am I still thirsty? I'm like, oh, it's because I didn't have any water, so then I'll just grab the water.
Nothing else is as quenching as water. Can I see this picture? Yes, it is on the screen right now. That's the whole thing. Pretty much the whole thing. I drank only water for a week straight, for real.
Oh, that's good. How do you feel?
Water is life. Oh my gosh.
Water is life. Can't survive without water. So refreshing.
I do like Alani a lot.
That's more of like a sports drink.
Soda just makes you more thirsty. Favorite water brand? Well Water.
I like Kirkland.
I like Well Water from my parents' house. Up in the country. What's the enemy girl's name?
This is a Lindsay's one of our members' characters, and her name is Luna.
Luna. Tap water. I really like Alani's. Oh yeah, Zen. What Alani flavors are your favorite? Would you rather pick traditional art or digital art?
Practical wise, digital.
For what you do?
Yeah, for what I do. But for results and kind of satisfaction wise, traditional. It's more of like the adventure for me for traditional.
I love lemon lime poppy brand, Lindsay says.
Poppy.
I really like the watermelon one. Is there a watermelon Alani that we got?
No, we never got the watermelon one,
The
actually.
hell? We need to get that. We need to try it.
I know.
Crap, I want an Alani right now.
Here,
What
you can have
flavor
mine.
should I get? Wait, what flavor is that?
That's orange dreamsicle. Whatever it is. Orange
Alani.
dream. Alright, I gotta actually use this. Oh yeah, look at that.
5 gallons of water every day. Enjoying water tutorial. Drink 1 cup of coffee, run around for a bit, then drink water. Huh? Limit water tutorial? Mexican sodas are so much better than American ones. Yeah, for sure. They're harder to find, but I don't drink them anyways.
What's an American? What about the Coke
It's the
that
bottle.
JP? Oh yeah,
That's
those
it.
are good. Those are good.
It's in a bottle, the glass bottle with sugar.
Yep.
Cane sugar.
That's good. Okay, I am gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do with this arm right here. I wonder if I should use a different kind of purple, if I should use the same purple that I've been using all this time.
Beginner tool must-haves for drawing anime. It depends if you're doing digital or traditional. There really aren't any must-haves. You need a surface to draw on, and you need a medium to draw with. That's the only must-haves. I'll bring you guys Mexican sodas one day. We have them here. I just don't drink them. They're better than normal soda, but I don't like normal soda at all.
Yeah.
We don't drink,
Sodas.
yeah, we just don't drink soda.
I love these so much. Alright.
I've been drawing boxes and watching you guys. Need to get my perspective on check. Nice.
Nice. I'm gonna have to do all these outlines later.
Yummy.
This is how she's looking so far. I think she's beautiful. I want to give her a yellow X.
Interesting.
Just to match that yellow X in there. Okay, let me think. This is the part where I'm gonna be a little bit challenged because I don't know what to do.
Is Colton the father of the eggs? I don't know, am I? Bro, eggs are so expensive these days. I hope so. I hope I'm the father of the eggs, dude. Maybe I'd get free eggs.
I know. I'm gonna use more of a warm purple.
Bro, eggs are so expensive. Those chickens, they better be living like kings for how much we're paying for eggs. This is coming together pretty nice.
Yeah.
They're dying, Colton. Rip. The colors are mwah, Lindsay says.
I'm so glad you like it.
Outfit is so good in color. I need to try Alani, yes. I need new OCs, Maddie says. Matty? Do it. Go make some new OCs. Christina's little frown. Huh? Did you frown something?
No, I think I'm just concentrated, so I go away. I'm sorry, I have not a very nice resting face when I'm concentrated.
I have chickens so we get eggs for free. Yeah, my parents have chickens, but they're kind of far away, so we don't get their eggs very much. Ooh, you did your June drawing. Look at this. That's so nice.
Wow, now that's awesome. Who did that?
That's very nice. It's Rin.
Rin?
Rin, that's so
Rin,
nice.
that's awesome.
Love it. And needs to be made some Lorraine art.
Oh.
That's very nice, Rin.
Wow, I feel my temple twitching. I don't know why. There we go. I like that scaly look. I want her to be kind of shiny. Okay, that's not looking too bad.
So all the birds have the flu and are dying, and then eggs are expensive.
Is it because there's like a shortage or something? I heard that there was a shortage with eggs because of like something.
Something or another.
Poor eggs. Poor chickens, I mean. Alright, we're almost done. All I need to do is do the corset, and I think that will be black.
Poor chickens.
So I'm gonna be a bit ballsy. Just kind of go for more of like a latex vibe.
Make it all dark. The way you did the outfit, Christine, I actually like this one more than what I did in the ref.
Oh.
Noise.
Well, you can take it. I'm very flattered.
Submitted your weekly art to the challenge. Nice.
If you want, you can change the color of the sweater. I know I kind of went with a lot of purple with this part in here, and that's personally not really my kind of thing. I probably should have thought about that more. I probably should have went black and then purple corset and purple skirt, but you can do whatever you want. I'm just being more nitpicky though, for myself. Alright. How many hours has it been now?
We've been live for 3.5 hours almost.
Okay, that's not too bad on time. At least I don't think it is.
Well, we're gonna run out of those markers soon. We'll have to get another pack sometime.
Yeah.
Looking pretty nice though.
It is working very nicely. Honestly, it really speeds up the work for me.
Sunstar, bye-bye.
Bye.
Phone needs charging.
Alright, there's that. And then I want to use some of this Payne's Gray. Apply that in there.
See ya. New wave of people joining. How does one obtain such skills? Lots of classes.
Lots of practice.
Classes and practice.
Oh, I like that tagline.
Classes and practice.
All right.
Wow, beautiful art.
Thank you.
Can we see result? You're looking at it.
You're looking at it. Oh, I forgot that this is supposed to be black. Black earring.
What's supposed to be like
This. It's a chain. An anchor. Okay, and I'm gonna add some silver to it.
Where's the link to the Discord server? You can direct message us on TikTok and I'll send it to you, the invite.
Oh, God, isn't that pretty?
And I need to go copy it again. Gotta go. See ya, Tiffany.
Bye, Tiffany.
One of our chickens.
Was named Tiffany.
Yeah, was named Tiffany.
Was for her.
Rip.
Alright, so I'm gonna tear this out. I'm gonna add some finishing touches. I should not do it this way. There we go.
Okay, there's one. Invite sent out. For how long you guys been drawing?
How long I've been drawing?
Yeah.
For like 20 years. 20 years. I was trying to like get the lid off of this end here. Silly me. Okay, I need to clear up a lot of space. Can you give me that container, please?
Yes.
Yes, please.
What we doing next? Bed?
Eating.
Eating? Saying goodbye?
I should do this one.
This video is hilarious. Look at this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no.
I'll send it to Tori. She can watch it. I don't know what the audio is. Oh, it looks like it's just the sound of the video.
Alright, time to get some darker darks.
Don't forget head pads. Don't let us forget head pads. Where is it? Where's what? I love her. Thank you, Christina.
You're welcome. She was very fun to do.
The link? I don't see a request. Maybe it's in... Oh, there. Well, there's some ones. Sometimes, the messages come through late on TikTok. Pour a water bottle.
I know. separate this ASAP.
Hi, Renee Draws.
Hey, Renee. I always like that name, Renee. So classy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is turning out a lot better after I'm adding in these darker darks. Nice holding lines. What would I do without you holding lines? Got fun stuff to do tomorrow, Colton.
We sure do. Drawing is very gorgeous.
Thank you.
What if I never joined on that one live stream? You'd probably be in somebody else's community. I don't know. What if you didn't? Maddie says.
I don't know.
I have no idea, bruh. What do you do with your time? What do you do with your day? Are you in any other servers? You hang out with people? I think you'd be okay. I'm glad you did join. You'd survive. Renee says, I wanted to stop by. I have to go to bed sadly, but I love that art piece.
Thank you. Have a good night.
It's true. More than likely, you'd see our stream another day as well. It is true. Good night. There's so many people who have said that and then joined. Yep, they're just like, oh, it's a couple of... I saw you guys a couple times but never clicked in. It'll happen. Someone's watching right now. You know who you are. Someone's watching right now that has not clicked into this stream, and you're either going to click in right now and say hi in the chat, or you're going to see us again and click in that time.
And decide it's your
Come on. Come on in. Say hi.
Say hi.
You know who you are. 23 says hi.
Yay. Break
Hi.
the ice.
I saw you once and clicked in.
Oh, it's like it's your sign kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Colton, look at how pretty the blue highlights are.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. Nice cool highlights.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that too. I think that worked really well.
That worked good. Why was I called out? Welcome.
Because we know you're there.
Because we need you in our community.
Yes, especially if you like drawing. Alright, let me think.
That's true, Autumn, or Dahlia. I want to screenshot it when it's done. Y'all will have to wait until she's done then.
Yep. Add some highlights in the straps because it looks shiny and glossy. Alright, let me think. What
We
else do I
need
to
you to draw Miki. That's perfect. That would be like you.
Uncle Sam?
We need you to draw Miki. Yes, there needs to be an Uncle Sam of me going, we need your help to draw Miki. That's genius. Tori is an artist. An artisan of,
Idea generator.
of words. An artist of ideas. They go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes! Okay, but drawing is beautiful. I really like it.
Thank you. It's because the design already worked so well, so Lindsay designed this lovely character. I'm just trying to do it justice.
Absolutely. Vio, good night.
Good night.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Vio.
I keep, like, bumping into my toe that's split. That the skin split.
Bro, I keep bumping into the top of my toe that's cut.
It's kind of annoying because it hurts, and I'm like, dang, I keep doing that.
We need to draw Miki. That's right, Rin.
Oh no. I need to get rid of this.
Rin did a really nice June.
Yes.
That's nice.
Oh, the purple stained the brush. Oh well.
Miki as a furry Wen.
I don't know about that.
I'm fine with that. If it's Miki, it's Miki.
Sure.
Cat and Miki.
Fox Miki, because that's her animal.
Fox Miki.
That's what I needed. And I need to add some white.
Still drawing boxes. Nice.
There we go. And then, what color should I give? Or maybe I shouldn't give a color at all. Maybe I'll just leave it like white like this.
The background?
Yeah, the background.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of nice without it. But I'm wondering what to do. Maybe I won't do anything. Alright, gonna add some extra black.
Your hair's
here.
in the camera.
I'm sorry. Oops. There we go. And then we'll say Luna.
That looks pretty nice.
Thank you. There we go. So Luna is done.
Luna's done.
These people look pretty good in the background. Maybe I should do that. What do you think? Maybe
I have no
not
idea,
actually.
Bar.
No, actually no, I can't because the hair is all like watercolored. So I
Y'all
think,
will get cooked.
yeah, it'll get cooked. Can't make that. Can't make that regret. He's done.
Do we want the plastic?
Yes.
Look at. So good and tasty.
So good and tasty. Alright. There she is. Now I'm gonna put her in the box. Not the box, what am I talking about? The envelope.
Well, it's like a really long, thin box.
Yeah. Guess that counts. There she is. I gotta take a picture of this before I
Is this Lindsay's second one?
Yeah, this is Lindsay's second
What
one.
was the first one?
The blue hair one with the corkscrew.
We'll get the other one out.
And compare it? I'm kidding. A box of holding, yep.
All right. Where's watercolor number 1? Here it is.
Honestly, I really like that one too. Watercolor number 1.
Watercolor.
And watercolor number 2, and with acrylic.
Oh yes. Hello, no.
No!
No.
This one's done with fully watercolor marker and watercolor. This one has a bit of acrylic in it. I like both of them a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of got like opposite vibes going on.
So good and tasty.
Well, these are done. We will put them in your box and we'll mail them shortly.
Here is the box. Woo! Looky.
1, 2. Boop, boop, boop. And then we're gonna put some packing paper in it.
Yum 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 yum.
Okay, I'm gonna need that thing again. Because I gotta put away the markers.
Yes. Don't forget, last week for the watercolor promotion, after Friday, you're cooked.
Yep. Until the next time we do
You
it
are
again.
absolutely cooked, unless your name is Tori the artist. And then there's a bit of an extension. Yeah, Maddie, you're absolutely cooked.
Sorry, chat, you're gonna have to see a blank screen for a little bit. Oh, look at that! It's so nice.
Can I send you my OC? You can share your art in the server.
Crap, why is this not fitting? Okay, that's done.
What? Does this need to be like...
Probably.
jiggle?
Alright,
There goes.
thank you. Head pats.
Chat pats?
Chat pats.
Chat pants? It's been a while since I did my OC, angry face. Yeah, head pats.
Alright, chat. We're doing so well. Well, you guys only did 31,000 likes, but
Wow, that's abysmal.
good job.
Good job!
Chat. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. All right.
Absolutely amazing work. Although we never talk about it anymore. So
I know, so they actually did pretty good. Never mind.
Yeah.
They did good.
It's been a long time
Since we promoted.
since the days of 500,000 like live streams.
Yep.
What has happened to us? We used to get so many. We talked about it. Dang, we should start talking about it
Because
again.
we hyped it up.
We
Don't
hyped
hype
it up.
as much.
Yup. Your hands are kind of cool. Your
They are?
fingertips. A little bit cool.
Well, I don't know why they're cool, but.
What has happened to us? We used to get so many. Yeah.
Well, as always, I will post the demo. We did a lot of demos today, honestly. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a trumpet mushroom. I want trumpet mushrooms.
Yes.
As always, I will post this in the Discord server. And yeah. To the eggs. Ew, they're so
Ew.
nasty. The hand.
Yes, this will get posted in live stream demos.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for coming by, hanging out, spending time.
With your spending your lovely night where you could be brain rotting, but you're spending it with us.
Yeah. You could be brain rotting. You could be watching any number of silly videos and losing brain cells, but instead you decided to spend your night brain nourishing with us. Maybe some brain cells were lost, but mostly nourishment. So thank you, everybody. We will see you again
On Wednesday.
on Wednesday. I did lose brain cells. Good. That was outside of our control. It was already in motion. Thank you for coming. Do we want to do this?
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, TikTok.
Huh? I don't know
What?
what that means, Tor. I'll sub the message for Fox right now after the stream is over.
Huh?
Alright, bye-bye. We usually will end
TikTok.
TikTok first. Bye-bye, TikTok. And now YouTube.
YouTube.
See ya. Bye-bye.
YouTube.